Well, good evening, everybody. I see 5 people already watching. Go ahead and get this stream shared out. Let's get as many people watching as we can. Want to talk Thanksgiving and plans for Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff. Got a couple of breaking news stories that we're going to cover tonight as well, and talk about the sweepstakes, the ARRL sweepstakes. I had them all messed up. We'll talk about that more in a minute. Get the link shared out. Let's get as many people watching as we possibly can. And we're just watching the numbers crank a little bit. There we go. See more and more of you coming in. Let's get ready to fire this thing up, shall we? I totally failed to do the countdown. That is my mistake. Oops. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I don't like the looks of that. How about we do that? How about that? I haven't played with these yet. StreamYard dropped some Thanksgiving decorations on us. Anyway, we'll play with that. Anyway, good evening. Welcome in to HamShackTV. I'm your host, Josh, A4WX. Appreciate y'all watching. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate your joining us. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please go ahead and do so. That will certainly help the algorithm continue to push us and make this channel bigger and bigger and bigger. Got a lot to talk about with some growth in the channel coming, but let's just go ahead and I'm not going to individually introduce them. I'm just going to bring them all in. Where did my background go?
In the background?
There we go. There it is. Well, we're a week early from Thanksgiving. I do want to remind everybody, next week, no show. Production is dark. We won't have a show on Thursday night. But this is our Thanksgiving, and a few of us have decorated our backgrounds for Thanksgiving. I tried, but it looks awful. But I will throw it up there one more time just so everybody can see what it is.
There you go.
The greatest Thanksgiving movie of all time.
That is good.
I was telling the guys back in the back room before we started the show, I hadn't seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles until about 2 years ago. And it was immediately a Thanksgiving classic for me every year.
Wow.
Every year. But looks like, Michael, you got the Beverly Hillbillies Thanksgiving there, don't you?
Oh, yeah. And I did it for that guy right there.
Peer pressure. I give him peer pressure.
That guy right there.
Yeah, he didn't give me the link. He just put it on his stream.
There you go.
There you go.
That's fine. And then Dave and Marvin both have generic Thanksgiving backgrounds. I like when we play with our backgrounds. Mine just, for some reason, my background doesn't key right. I guess it's because I've got too much junk going here behind me. And then
Dave.
We just have Dave. Don't tread on me. Well, what's up, fellas?
Not a lot.
Oh, it's been a interesting day. Got some good news, got some bad news. Just yeah.
Got some news.
Got lots of news. Found out some information from my daughter that I'm not allowed to tell the world yet, but yeah.
Can we use breaking news for that?
Not yet. I'm not allowed to
kidding.
talk about it. The last thing she could want to do is have me put it on the internet before she's told everybody. But I'll just leave it at that.
We can start guessing.
Yeah.
I've already got my guess.
I do too. I got my guess in too. So.
She's either getting married, pregnant, or going to jail.
Well, she's already married and she's not going to jail.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey, you don't
Hey, at
have,
least I put my response in the private chat.
and you don't have to go ding ding ding. We can just do that.
Yeah.
Do what?
Like, do what?
There you go. I had it turned down. Oops.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's been a day.
Okay, so that was the good news. So what was the bad news?
Oh, the rest of it was just work. We had storms roll through, and I've been dealing with that. Customer phone calls. Energy sites they don't stop working. So we don't stop working sometimes. But got guys out in the field right now getting stuff fixed.
Well, good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, I'll go. You done, Dave?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Marvin.
I was
Go ahead,
going to you, Marvin. What's up with you?
Oh, well, so I actually celebrated a little bit of Thanksgiving today. I created 4 smoked turkeys yesterday on the smoker. I did 2 of them in a seasoned southern style, a little bit of garlic jalapeno rub. And then the other one was your traditional savory flavor of your thyme and sage, parsley, those sort of things. And a little bit of a poultry seasoning in there. And they both turned out very good. And I took them to my wife's work today for her work. They did a Thanksgiving for all their employees a week early here. And let me tell you, everybody came up to me, man, those are good turkeys. Those are great. Those are awesome. So I got a video coming out tomorrow on the process I did for that. It's literally a kind of a crappy video, I'll be honest, because it's I had to film it all with my phone on my hand at the same time because my tripod stand is still in the back of my truck, which is at the dealership, and that's a whole nother story for another time or later, whatever, something. So, yeah. Those turkeys were awesome. So we made stuffing last night. My wife made homemade cranberry sauce for her coworkers today. It was phenomenal. So, yeah.
I want stuffing. I want some stuffing. That's good. Dude, that's my most favorite part of Thanksgiving is the turkey and the stuffing and my grandmother's baked beans, which I'll never ever have again.
I'm half tempted to try do smoked green bean casserole in the smoker for Thanksgiving. I'm thinking about testing it. So
go for it. I mean, a smoker's really just a big oven. So
it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of that smoky flavor in with the green beans and stuff and the French onion.
Oh yeah.
You want me to give my hot take of the night? I absolutely despise Thanksgiving food. I totally do.
Don't feel bad, Josh. I'm not a turkey fan either, unless it's wild turkey that I've gotten in the wild.
Okay,
does that come in a bottle?
That's the wild turkey I was thinking of.
I do like that wild turkey as well. That goes great in a Buddha bag up in the mountains, wild turkey 101. But no, that wasn't the wild turkey I was talking about.
So there's only really 3 things on a traditional Thanksgiving spread that I will eat. Number 1 is pumpkin pie. Love pumpkin pie. Man, I could eat my weight in pumpkin pie. Number 2, mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
3, dinner rolls. That's about it. I don't do turkey. I don't do dressing. I don't do vegetables. None of it.
Oh, you gotta have the deviled eggs.
Smoked turkey. I think you'd think differently about it.
Yeah, I think you'd like smoked turkey really well.
I have had a deep fried turkey one time, and I kind of it was okay. It's not something I'm reaching for though.
Are you just not a turkey guy at all in general?
No.
Like if you get turkey meat deli, you just don't eat it?
I don't like the taste of turkey. Period.
Really?
See,
and I don't. Now this is what's going to be even more stupid because I'm being a hypocrite here. I don't like ham either.
Now there's just something wrong with you.
I know. I mean, okay. There are some things that I can do ham. I can do ham on a pizza. I can do a ham sandwich. My thing is it has to be deli and thinly sliced. The other way I like ham is I like the diced ham that Waffle House puts in your hash browns.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I love chunked. Chunked is the best way to go.
Josh, you're just broken.
To me, it's scattered, smothered, and covered.
I hate onions.
There's something wrong with you, Josh.
What you're missing out on. I mean, I think about half the stuff I cook with when I cook my supper at night, because I do probably, good 60-70% of the cooking, onions and celery and about everything I deal with in one way, fashion or another. If I'm making like a spaghetti or, anything like that, it's got.
Please don't tell me you put celery in spaghetti.
Oh yeah. There'll be some really fine.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
I cook. It's all cooked within the hamburger itself, and I tell you, it actually adds a lot of flavor. Believe it or not.
Oh,
You don't even know it's in there. You don't even know it's in there. I promise you.
I hope not.
That's what they all say. That's what they say about onions on a crystal. You don't know that. Bull hockey. I can taste them dang onions on a crystal.
Oh, yeah, you can taste them in there.
Well, and for those of you that aren't familiar with what a crystal is, you know what White Castle is. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Crystal burger. Yeah, they all suck.
Nasty ass burger.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's hit the chat, see who's all in the house here tonight. A bunch of my people. Pota Power is in the chat. Maybe they'll join us a little later. Chris, KD9YSW is here. Let's see here. Jason Blaylock's in the house. W4DFB. Breaking news. Josh is a turkey. You probably saw that on the thumbnail. Chris, well, we already hit Chris. Bingo JM. I like those initials. Good to see Bingo in the house. Bob Kopp. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He is watching on one of the simulcasts, which, by the way, guys, we are simulcasting on Tortoise Overland, Hillbilly Ham, and the Ham Radio Guy tonight. So if you're watching over there, you're welcome. Appreciate you being here. Bob Stone's in the house, says good evening, and smoking a prime rib and turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't really like prime rib either. I like the thought of it, but it's way too fatty. I don't like fat.
Yeah, you gotta have it. I gotta have the lean side myself. Yeah.
Yep. SE Brewer's in the house. That is Stephen Brewer, good friend of mine, who's a relatively recent ham.
I have to agree with that one. Pecan pie is
yeah. I was going to hit that anyway. I'm glad you brought that up, Dave, because it is a tough call for me between pumpkin and pecan. I guess maybe for me, I like pumpkin more at Thanksgiving and pecan more at Christmas, but give me a slice of either. I'm good to go.
See, I can eat pumpkin pie, but it's not my favorite. That's my go-to all times. Then my second go-to would be apple pie.
So is it pecan or pecan?
Oh God, here we go.
No. Yeah, no.
Tomato.
I had to ask the question.
I knew that was coming.
Personally, I say it both ways. Pecan. Either I'll say it either way.
I kind of do too, but yeah,
It's pecan.
It's usually pecan. So,
Kelly brought up a good one: sweet potato pie.
Nah,
Sweet potato. Hey Josh, I guarantee you, if it's made right, you won't know whether it's sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie.
That's true.
I would agree with that. I'm not saying I hate sweet potato pie. I'll eat it, but it's not my go-to. But it's I have had sweet potato pie and thought it was a pumpkin pie before.
Yes,
we proved that. We proved that to my father-in-law. I could tell the difference. We didn't say a word. We just had it up on the counter. He cut into it. He's eating. Man, this is some fantastic pumpkin pie. I let him keep bragging, and then all of a sudden I went, I thought you could tell the difference between sweet potato and pumpkin. Oh, I can. No, you can't, because you're eating sweet potato pie right now.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Jim Combs in the house. Turkey is my favorite meal. Well, I don't hate you for that. I never understood why we only have this once a year. Well, there's people that eat turkey year round. Jason thinks that I'm a vegetarian. I think that's tongue in cheek because that is nowhere near the truth. There's not one single veggie that I like. None.
Okay, MRD is in the house. I see. So,
you know, come on in here if you want to. Mike.
Come on, Mike.
Mike.
Bingo says deviled eggs are a must. I like deviled eggs.
I agree.
I like deviled eggs, but it depends. It depends on the recipe. You can do it way too mayonnaisey and you can do it way too mustardy. And if you put them stupid chives or whatever in it, you can forget it and throw them in the garbage, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's junk.
No. It's good that way.
Just keep it simple. Give me the white with the mix of the mayonnaise and mustard on top. Andy is in the chat. I don't know why he's supposed to be in the show, but that's all right. Good to see Andy in the house. WOUQJ is here. Let's see here.
That's Kelly.
Yep. And there's Mike, KMRD. I'm thankful for Meshtastic Dave is now on all the live streams.
There you go.
Let's see
So
here.
you can get a hold of him no matter where at, Michael.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Frequency Frontiers in the house. Good evening, everyone. Let's
Another
see here.
Dave.
Other day. Yep.
No, another Dave.
Oh, another. We need another one.
Frequency Frontiers is Dave.
Ask Josh to say Michael. Michael. Mike. Michael. Michael. I don't hear the difference in the way I'm saying it.
Michael.
RW Monday says White Castle over Crystal.
I agree with that, but I don't like either one of them.
I can't. I really can't tell the difference between the two. Really.
We don't have either one here, so I have no clue.
Well,
It's trash. Dave, it's trash.
Marvin can understand this because he spent some time in the mid-state. Middle Tennessee has both.
Yes.
It's like there's a certain dividing line. You go west and north, you find White Castle. You go east and south, you find Crystal. It's literally the dividing line goes right through Nashville.
Yeah.
White Castle don't go no further west than St. Louis. Thank God.
Oh, really? Let's see here. Making sure I haven't missed anybody. Lots of good conversation in the chat. Y'all keep it up tonight. Guys, channel donations are available as well. It's a little flashing green button down in the lower corner of your chat. You can see scrolling by down below me right now. This week, your name here is blank. You can get the super chat donation record for the night or month or year or all time if you like. We certainly appreciate that. We are working to make the channel grow some more and more. But we've got some breaking news into the HamShackTV news studio. Unfortunately, I have some sad breaking news to pass along tonight. This week, it has been announced that Sky One Recognition Day will not go on this year. It has been canceled, unfortunately. I know for some in this group here, Sky One Recognition Day is a really good, fun event to participate in. From what I understand, this is mostly due to the government shutdown. The Weather Service as a whole nationwide says that they don't have the resources to commit to it, which I don't want to get political here or anything like that, but I don't know what resources that the Weather Service provides to the hams on Sky One Recognition Day. Usually it's the hams that do it all together, but nonetheless, we respect their decision and they'll be moving forward. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Sky One Recognition Day, it is specifically like an exercise field day-ish type event that happens most of the time at the National Weather Service office. You go in and operate and make as many contacts as they can and that kind of thing. At least that's the way we operate ours here at WX4MRX. But check your county or your county warning area, your Sky One coordinators. They may still have a local event. They're not banned from doing it. Just the Weather Service is not going to host it this year. Any comments from the crew?
It's always
I think it sucks.
I was gonna say it's always a fun time, and it's really unfortunate that they aren't doing that. I know when I was in Tennessee, they always had a good group come out to a central location building, like a small community center, and a lot of the news or weather meteorologists from the different radio stations would come out and give various presentations throughout the day. And we had our ham table set up, and a couple other different vendors nearby would also come out to the whole table and everything. So I mean, yeah, it's really unfortunate that won't be happening because it's always a good community event to have around. So
Absolutely. Bingo says our National Weather Service said at our meeting last night that they would do it if we wanted. It's going to be a site by site thing. So there you go. I think, and I think that's true. I think that the feds have said that, or that, like at the top level. Oh, good Lord, have mercy. I'm glad I didn't add him to the stage instantly, but
Yeah, tell me about it.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, the circus has arrived. Mike, K8MRD in the house.
The 3-ring circus sideshow, boys. Learn to swim.
What's up, Mike?
You see my name there too? Where is it? Right here?
Mike.
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 Oh,
You're a real hoot, Josh.
I try to be. I try to be. Y'all haven't
What's going on,
I haven't had too much alcohol at a ham fest yet, so we'll see about the hoot thing one of these years. I do want to
You're
point.
gonna be like Steve and pass out where they start putting bears and stuff on you.
Maybe, I don't know.
Bring out
Hey.
the Sharpie, start drawing.
Just
Yeah.
don't
Oh, wow,
drink.
Mike, that brings back flashbacks. That's what we used to do back in the 80s when people pass out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Just don't
The kids
drink
still
Mike's
do that
beer.
today.
They
Don't
still
drink
do.
Mike's beer.
Dude.
That's the wrong thing to do.
Bob's pointing out West Coast. They have In-N-Out, and this is a hot take.
That's
In-N-Out is trash too. I don't
it
agree with
is.
that.
No,
I don't agree with that either.
No, I lived in Arizona, and that's the only damn burger at the time that the wife would eat, and I would have to stop on the way home at In-N-Out to get her freaking. And I was like, "Bleh, bleh." No, there's better out there. You know, the peasants eat In-N-Out. You know,
Won't disagree. There's better out there, but In-N-Out for itself and the price, not terrible. So
and it's just
I
a
have to agree
simple
with
burger
you.
and fries. It's nothing fancy.
Double
or
double,
stupid.
make it animal style.
what's
I'll tell-
what's the other one that's out west too? There's another one that's out west. Oh, I can't think of what it is.
Shake Shack.
No,
No,
we have that here in Massachusetts.
Well, In-N-Out
They've
started-
spread eastern.
In-N-Out started in California.
You're not
Right.
talking about Whataburger, are you, Mike?
Yes, Whataburger. Oh my God.
Whataburger
We got a guy
started
that
in
comes out from
Texas.
Denver all the time, and he had to stop at Whataburger every damn time. And I'm like, no, go away. I don't want you in my truck.
I first had Whataburger in Huntsville.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's nothing to write home about.
exactly.
But we've got Whataburger here in Knoxville now. But
Oh,
to the
it's
point
terrible.
about In-N-Out, we have In-N-Out's now starting to infiltrate into Tennessee.
Oh yeah, they're building.
Dude, build a wall at the border. Tell them to stay in Memphis. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Mike,
Somebody
tell
in
us
the-
how much you like In-N-Out.
No.
What I will
into my dogs. How's that?
what I will say about In-N-Out, what is that your version of animal style there, T.O.?
Yeah, pretty much.
What I will say about In-N-Out, the burger's nothing to write home about, but their French fries are great.
They're fresh cut
Yeah.
every day.
Yes, I love their French fries. You put enough salt
But I
and
don't
pepper
like-
on them.
I don't like the shoestring. I wish they'd make a bigger French fry, but they're fresh cut every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I
No.
got to ask about a couple things in the chat here. So you got someone saying Carl's Jr., which is like the old Hardee's or kind of it's a I don't know, it's
It's
a like a
both.
sister. It's a
both.
sister type thing. And
West Coast, it's Carl's Jr. East Coast,
East
it's
Coast,
Hardee's.
it's
Hardee's,
Hardee's,
right?
yeah.
But those are actually
And
not
in the
bad
Midwest,
burgers.
you've
those
got
are
both.
pretty good. Yeah,
Well, they're
those are
also
pretty
both
good.
checkers too, kind of.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the other one says Cinco Hombres, Five Guys cost too many pesos.
Si, senor.
Dude, I when you order a large fry from Five Guys, they
It's a
give you a
$5
bag.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? That is the best.
Yeah, but
I'll
you know
eat
what?
5
I
packs
have
of
to
all
agree.
that crap.
I have to agree. Their prices and everything having to be bought a la carte cost a fortune to go eat there.
It does, yeah.
Oh, for me and Whitney to go in there and sit down and eat, it's like $35, $40.
Absolutely. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Bingo says Fuddruckers.
Oh,
Fuddruckers
love
have
me some
started to
Fuddruckers.
disappear.
Yep.
There's
I'm
a few
seeing
of them around, but not many.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of them disappear. But
Well,
guys,
the
if you've
chain
never
as
been
a
to,
whole died. There's only 5 or 6 left in the country.
there's one in Myrtle Beach. That's the last one I know of.
There's one
in
in Austin.
Branson, Missouri.
But
The best burger growing up was Ponderosa. Ponderosa had a steak burger that you would cry over. But you guys probably don't know what Ponderosa is.
I do remember that, but they haven't been around for probably 20 years.
I barely remember Ponderosa. Barely.
Yeah.
God,
Barely. And then the other thing you guys haven't mentioned does Red Robin. I mean, those aren't bad either.
Red Robin's not bad.
We're talking burgers anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Robin's good. I will go for Red Robin.
Yeah.
The wife introduced me to Red Robin. She goes, "You're gonna try that." Exactly.
So I just got a text here on the super secret hotline. Mr. Jason Blaylock in the chat doesn't want to say it in the chat, but I'll tell who it is on the phone here. Change Mike's name to Murr since he looks like Murray from Practical Jokers.
It's an eyebrow.
Well, which one is which? Because I'm Mark, and then he's Michael.
No, I kid you not. He literally, he even spelled it out. Mike.
I don't know who Murr is. Well, hang on. Mark, K8MRD, K Murder, Murr.
There's a connection there.
Stretch. We're getting there.
That's a stretch.
Hey, Mike, you need to get off of FT8 and quit blowing up my damn ham alert. Jesus, the thing hasn't shut up all night.
So Sean was doing a battle royale. So we were vying for points on the FT hate. Really more FT4 because it's faster, but yeah. I'm done FT hating for now, but I can't promise I won't get on it later. I got a podcast. I got a stupid podcast to record at 8, so I can't be here that long. But
so I do have a quick question for you, Mike. Since you joined in here this evening, did you actually keep? Did you
mock?
Mike? Did you actually keep the camper?
So
yeah. Let's hear this story.
It's currently in my driveway, but no, I did not buy it. No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you spent all that money on a hitch. And the wire.
Dude, that hitch was like $300, and I installed it myself.
It's still money, dude.
Yeah, but I wanted a hitch anyway because I can put a mast in it.
Okay.
Never mind the utility use of it. He wants to put on it.
So here's the thing. Vern and Renee 6 are very, very dear friends.
Oh, they're great people.
Like legit last year for my birthday, because my birthday is the end of this month. It's like right after Thanksgiving. And they're like, and I know 0 people in Huntsville, Texas. So on Thanksgiving last year, Vern called me. I'm literally leaving Huntsville State Park, as I do. And I get a call from Vern. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing for your birthday, for Thanksgiving?" I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna have like a, if you remember that movie with Pauly Shore,
Son-in-law.
He's like, I'm doing Hungry Man turkey Thanksgiving dinner, man. It's like I'm alone. I got nothing." He's like, "Nah, screw that. We're gonna drive out there and we're gonna go out to dinner." I'm like, Vern, where in the hell are we gonna have dinner in Huntsville, Texas on Thanksgiving? Like, Huntsville is small. I'm in the country.
Chinese food.
I'm in the country. So, fa ra 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 ra. There's a Chinese buffet right across the freeway.
I knew it.
And I'll tell you what, they live 2 hours from here, which Texas 2 hours is literally right down the street, but it's still 2 hours. They drove out here, picked me up. We had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat. Name that song. And then they went home. It was great. And it was like, wow. What a pleasant surprise. So now they got this camper here, right? And they're like, they're like, and they're both for it's technically Renee's, but they're both like, use it whenever you want. We don't care. So like, well,
You're like their adopted kid or something.
well, yeah. Well, I do a lot of chores when I go to their house too. So there is that. You're gonna get if you go to Circle 6, you're gonna get suckered into doing chores.
Yes, you are.
Dave just texted me about that yesterday.
That's
So
hilarious.
they're like, take it whenever you want. So I'm like, on my trip up to St. Louis a couple months ago when we were making the QR zombie keys, Vern called me and we started talking. I'm like, well, how much do you want for this thing? He told me, I'm like, yeah, it's a little more than I want to spend, but it's still a really good price. And I was actually looking at like Facebook Marketplace like last night or 2 nights ago or something. It's a good price. And the problem is, and I think Dave and I were texting about this last night. I have so many aspirations to just have a trailer like that and get in the car and go because I do YouTube for a living. I can do that. I don't have to ask Boff. Can you approve my time off? You can just go, right?
Exactly.
The problem is there's so much more on my plate in terms of production and filming and making videos that the reality is I probably wouldn't use it as much as I want. I don't know that. It's just how it is. So no, but I'm like, maybe like $500, $400 for like one of those good Gazelle pop-up things would be a better idea. I don't know. I'm still weighing the options, but I still for now have the option to just use it whenever I want. So,
Which is a nice benefit to have too, for sure. So,
and then I still have that money in my bank account.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
I put some pretty big payments on my car in the last few months, and it's paid off now after only a year and a half. So
That's sweet.
That's more money in your pocket to buy new radio stuff.
I don't need more radio stuff. I just bought that QRP amp. It was like $200, $186. Like I don't need nothing.
I think that was a bugger.
I've gone to ham radio shows and spent $0.
you didn't buy anything at Huntsville, didn't you?
It's weird.
But Mike, you might have made me want to look at getting that amp because that'll be perfect for my small kit with my 6100.
It's sweet. It's sweet. I used it when we were Vern and Renee. We were just came in Louisiana. We used it. It's
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah. It's a way to stick it to Yaesu for charging us $600 if we want to buy the Optima after the fact.
Right.
Yeah. And it's
That
not
whole
available.
disaster of a release of the FTX. And I actually mentioned that in my video, but I cut it out. I'm so angry at Yaesu. I'm so angry. They botched that release of the FTX so hardcore.
They rushed it.
They are screwing their customers every single chance they can get. So I'm like, why would I spend $600 for a 100-watt amp when I can spend $200, under $200 for a 50-watt amp?
See, I want that. I want that amp for my 6200 because I'll eventually get the Optima because the FTX. I got such a killer deal on it at HamFest. Guy that bought it used it twice. Is one of those. He's one of those ones that he's got more money and knows what to do with.
Yeah,
so he goes and buys every new radio. And so when you run across him, you get it at a great price.
Yeah,
I'll be able buying the Opta even at their price they're charging. I'll still pay just barely the price of what a brand new FTX one field costs.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, my arch nemesis KM4 ACK just sold his FTX.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, for kind of very similar type of reasons, but I've got the Neptune. I think it's the Neptune one, and it's a little 100-watt that goes to my 705, and that thing works like a champ. And I love it. I traveled all over the country with that thing.
How big is it?
It weighs 2.3 pounds, 8 inches long, 4 inches wide, and about 3 inches high. So it's a little bit bigger than what you got. So
yeah.
Well, see,
I've got to figure out how to integrate that into the FTX. But I'm honestly kind of thinking along the same lines. I'm Jason. I'm just going to keep my 705 because it's so much more versatile. It's got the GPS and everything built into it. And when you said Yaesu botched it, that's one thing they should have put in that thing was a GPS from the get go. So.
Yeah, it's a big money grab, I think. But let's also commend Yaesu for doing something like that. It is a very innovative radio.
Yeah. Oh, it's a very nice radio, no doubt. Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is me we're talking about. You think I care about APRS? I don't need GPS. I don't need Wi-Fi, all things that the 705 has inside of it. The only times I, as a Mac user, only need GPS is for my lat long. Like Macs don't get out of time. So if I'm traveling on holiday or whatever, I don't need to. When I was running that crap top, literally every time I opened it and I opened WSJTX, I would have to sync the time. Macs, you don't have to do that. But if I do, I can use my ICOM ID50 because ICOMs share their USB ports and their GPS, and I can plug that into my Mac, and I can use programs, and you can sync the time. When I was in Washington, case in point, when I was in Washington in October, I was checking I wanted to do a position report for WinLink, and I didn't have GPS on my computer. So I plugged in my ICOM ID50, and I used that GPS to pull the GPS coordinates into WinLink Express, and Bob's your uncle. So, yeah. Yaesu really tries hard. I'm convinced they sit around in boardrooms and brainstorm the worst ideas, and whoever has the worst idea, that's what they run and that's what they roll out with in production.
I agree.
Yeah, I got disappointed. The amp still, I ordered it at Huntsville from Gigaparts. It got pushed. Now they're saying late December, early January. So I canceled my order for the amp. And I'm like, well, I got a little extra money. Let's get the tuner, right? Let's see how good the tuner is that they sell for $380 or $350 for the FTX one, and it sucks. It is. It's a 3-to-1 tuner. It weighs like 5 ounces. It's super lightweight, which means there's nada in it. And $380 for an okay tuner.
It's a 3-to-1 tuner.
That's all I can figure. I mean,
I thought they were.
I don't have anything so far out of whack to try.
What have you tried so far?
Well, like my infeds suck on 17 and 12, right? It'll tune them, but so will my FTDX10, which has a 3-to-1 tuner. So that's not like they're that far out of whack that I need a tuner, a really good tuner. So we have these rainstorms coming through. When it clears up, hopefully tomorrow or the next day or whatever, I'm going to try and hook it up to the with a 4-to-1 to my gutters and see if it'll tune it.
Have you tried tuning it on like 80 with there are 40 meter end feds, I assume, or?
Yeah, it's 40. No, it does the same thing my FTDX 10 does and just goes click. Nope. On 80.
Wow.
So I won't even try.
So what's the point? And how much was that tuner?
$318.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mike, you and I have the AT100D, right? The little USB 800 water.
No, I've got an ATU 10 with my 818, but that's the only. I just put it on there because I had it and it was small and it fit. I don't use tuners. I don't use tuners ever.
My thing too is everything's resonant, so I don't have to worry about it 99% of the time. But I was like, well, I'm not going to get the amp till sometime next year anyways, so cancel that order. Ordered the tuner to give it a shot, and I'm very verdict's still in. I mean, I'm going to go try and tune some weird stuff like Mike does and see what it'll do. But,
well, I don't think it's going to tune like a G90 does.
No, I don't think it'll do a G90, but it's got to do something more than. I mean, for $300 and something bucks, you could get a G90.
Yeah. Want to shout out Prep Ham Paul in the chat joining us tonight, all the way from Japan. I'm in the hotel in Tokyo now. Dave just got word we are delayed, so today would be the day to go to the Rocket Radio store. Not familiar with that one.
What is that?
How did he describe Rocket Radio?
Yeah,
it's an old school radio shop in Tokyo. So it's got a bunch of weird, crazy, cool stuff in it. But we went down a rabbit hole. I was like, hey, if you're in Japan, see if you can get the SPA1, the amplifier for the FTX1F. See if they've got it. Well, Japan is weird in the fact that for a mobile radio, you can only do 50 watts. So they have the SPA1M that is that you can buy to add to the FTX1F. Then they have the FTX1DX, which is the optimal we have here. It's 100 watts, but it's illegal to use that other than a fixed station in Japan. Yeah. And
But
it would probably be
amp separate.
But something to think about too, and Prep and Paul, I hope you've thought about this as well. If you're going to that store, tariffs. You try to bring something back in the United States, you're going to get smacked with it, I'm sure.
Oh,
But
I
I don't
imagine
think-
Paul knows all about it.
I don't think there's anything tariff-wise with Japan.
They've got tariffs, but I think they're not as high as China's tariffs.
No.
I think
Not
it's
at all.
twice a week that Paul goes to Tokyo, so I think he would know what. Yeah, see, he just said I can bring anything back.
Don't forget my candies, Paul. I'm still waiting.
So, Dave, real quick on your tuner, I just looked up DX Engineering because that's what popped up first with it. But the matte tuner, have you ever tried those? And
Yeah,
there's
I've got one for my 891.
Yeah, I wonder if you can make that work for the FT1XF. So try. This says the matte Y200. It doesn't say it's the FTX compatible, but it says Yaesu transceivers with the 8-pin mini.
It uses the same plug, as the 891.
So you might want to try that matte tuner for that and see if that works. And send the other $300 piece of crap back.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just, if we're talking about
matte tuner for the 705.
we're talking about Japanese radios and things like that, you know, I think we all agree that the FTX1 was, or FT1X, whatever it is, we all know that it was probably not ready for market when it got here. I am hoping.
Oh no, it was not. It's not a probably. It was not.
No, I mean, based off of what Josh was saying over at Crash Course, yeah, it was not there. But I'm really, really hopeful. I know it's apples to oranges at this point, but I'm really hopeful that ICOM knocks it out of the park with the Mark II, the 7300 Mark II, because I am this close to pulling the trigger on that.
Well, that's just minor upgrades, though. I mean, yeah, you have a 12 dB better receiver. You get HDMI, like first ham radio with HDMI. Well, no, the Flexes have that.
No, they
Well, my thing on it, Mike, is the receive ports. And if they did get the 12 dBi upgrade on the receive, like they're claiming, I'm going to sell my DX10 because I want those receive ports.
Yeah, that's a big deal, and a lot of people are making a big deal out of the CW decode.
Yeah, that's interesting because I've talked to Ray on multiple occasions about CW decoders, and why do Elecrafts have it? The G90's got every Zyger radio's got it, and they work okay. And his answer, and I love Ray to death. I'm not trying to badmouth him, but he's like, all you get are like E's and I's decoded out of it. So it's interesting to see ICOM just doing CW decoder, which is really nice. And that thing is tempting to get, but I'm like, I got it. My 7300 is my main portable rig. Do I need to spend more money? No.
Let's see. I don't have a 7300, and I like the price that they put it at. I thought it was going to be closer to $1,900.
If you don't have a 7300, just buy the Mark II. You will be happy.
And that's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do, and it'll look good sitting next to my 9700.
So let me address this, and I haven't even talked about this yet. I'm getting very, very close to the HF radio giveaway, guys. I'm 600-ish subscribers away. We're doing that at 10,000 subscribers. I know I'm small compared to the guy down below me here, but I have had some people ask me, why not do the Mark II instead of the regular 7300? Two reasons. Number one reason is that's an extra $500, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that deal on the Mark II, it's a great price for that radio.
Yeah.
Much
How much is it?
$15.99.
$15.99.
Should I sell my FTX?
I mean, seriously. Seriously.
I don't know, Mike. You use that FTX an awful lot.
I really do like using it until I have to go into the menus and do something with it.
Yeah, but the other reason too, I don't want to give something away that is untested. You know what I'm saying? In case we get another FTX one,
I don't see ICOM doing that.
I don't either.
It's going to be
ICOM and Kenwood don't
perfect
use
out of
their
the box.
customers. ICOM and Kenwood don't use their customers as beta testers.
Yaesu generally doesn't either, but lately with the
And this
amount of
case
radios
has been.
they've been putting out these last few years, they're just cranking them out.
Yeah.
So quality control's gone down, and I was talking with my arch nemesis KM4ACK, and he brought up, and I completely agree with him. We weren't talking about APRS. We feel that the software was designed in China for the FTX.
That would not
It just
surprise
makes
me.
sense. It makes sense.
That-
It's
yeah.
so clunky. It's so unorganized just when you go into the menu and just even where things are placed. There's just it's stupid. It's Yaesu
is.
stupid. When you go into the deep menu and you want to go into a setting, the word you touch to go into the setting is done.
What the?
Does that make sense?
No,
And Japan
I-
usually makes really good manuals in English and all that. Only China would use the word done to enter into a menu.
Yeah. That's
I have to agree, Mike, because I mean, people complain about Yaesu's menus on the DX10, the 101, and all them. But once you get used to them, they're not bad. I still
Yeah, they
fumble
are.
around in that
Oh.
FT. No, once you get used to them, they're not bad. But I still fumble around in that FTX menu system.
Well,
And it
and
does not match their other menus.
everything I've got Yaesu. I've got the 510, the FTDX10, the FTX1. All of them, they have the same format now with the 4 knobs and the big knob, right? And you would think I set all 3 of them together and tried to figure out if any one of those knobs did the same thing on
Nope.
any 2 of those radios, and they don't, except
Well, that's
the tune. That's it.
Well-
The big knob is the only consistent thing across 4 different radios, because I have the 500 and the 510. 4 different radios. The tuning knob is the only thing that's consistent. And
Wow.
the menu system, when you to use the tuner, that multifunction knob, it takes that over. That's how you tune. You can't do anything else. That's the tune button, and it's sectional.
See, that's not the way it is with my DX10 and my 710, but it is different on the FTX. But just like the DX10 and the 710. 710, I can actually use a mouse to get into the menus, to scroll through everything. My DX10, it'd be the same fix that they did with 710. My DX10, I actually got to hit the function button, and then I can use the mouse in the menus.
So, but I love Yaesu.
I love the thought.
They sound
Yaesu.
great.
Yeah. The receiver is great on, I mean,
Fantastic.
look at the Sherwood scores.
I'll tell you what, if ICOM really did improve the 7300 receive like they're claiming, it's going to be just as good as the Yaesu receives.
Do you want to know what radio is on Rob Sherwood's bench? ICOM 7610. Don't get too hung up on those Sherwood numbers. Those
Oh,
are
no.
numbers that high precision instruments can read. Your ears,
Can't hear it.
especially when you played heavy metal guitar since you were 12 years old, you can't tell the difference. You can't notice it. So
Well, that's just like, I mean, everybody tells me with the DX10, because it's got the mechanical filters, roofing filters, that it's a way better. You can't do the same thing with the 710. I've had them sitting side by side and brought the same weak signals in. If you know how to use your notching filters and all that, you can still bring in those weak signals.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I mean, you're jumping over dollars to chase pennies at this point with the quality receivers we're getting out of all of the manufacturers these days.
True.
But what's been interesting is most of the receivers are SDRs now, too.
Mhm.
We have to look at it that way. You know, it's not the old transistor style receivers. A lot of them are SDRs now,
or a hybrid sort. Yeah.
We were talking about the FTX. If it wasn't for the fact that I want a single radio in my truck that does HFN, VHF, UHF, I'd have never. When they first came out, and Mike, when they said, "Oh no, you can't do it, can't separate them because of the voltage drop," I was getting ready to buy one. As soon as they said that, nope, if I can't separate it, I don't want it because it was exactly for my truck. That's all I wanted.
I canceled my order too.
That's why I don't care about whether I've got APRS or not, because I've got my FTD5. I've got several other radios I can do APRS with off my HTs. So I'm not worried about the GPS or any of that stuff in the radio. But as soon as they said that, nope, I don't want it. And then when and I knew I was waiting because I was talking to Dan, WD4DAN. Both of us were saying that once we got our hands on one, we were both going to see about making a cable.
Everyone did. Chuck from ABR called me. He's like, "Hey, do you have the Optima?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make some cables for this thing." I'm like, "Well, call 2.0. He's got the Optima. See if you can grab it." So, then Yaesu comes out with the cables. They backpedal this, that, and the other. Like it's just.
Well, that was because everybody out in Yaesu. It's because their customers proved that you could separate it, so they didn't have a choice.
Was it their customers? So I think I've never seen any like DIY or
there was a guy. There's a guy that's on Ham Radio Adventures on James's stream regularly. He actually did it with his.
Okay, it's not hard. You plug in 2 coaxial cables, a power cable, and whatever it is.
He built the big separation cable, and it might have been on Tio and James on Nuggets where they were talking about the guy. He claims he's not real smart and. He's one of those guys that, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to blow something up.
But it's just 4 cables. Like, there's nothing.
Exactly.
There's nothing. I could do it.
Well, I when they started talking about voltage drop, because I didn't physically have the radio to test to see if there really was that much voltage going through it. So I couldn't say whether or not, because I had a buddy ask me, I said it's possible. But until I've got a radio in my hand to see what kind of actual voltage is going between those, I don't know how they can say that. And they won't tell us what voltage is going.
Right. So a couple quick things. One is ABR Industries, is if they haven't come out already, they maybe into October, sometime in November here, they were coming out with their own separation cables for.
I thought Chuck would have released them.
They might have released them just recently, but I know they were advertising in October. They're coming out sometime late October, early November. But I don't know if they've actually released them yet or not. I know they were coming out with them. So if you can save money through Josh using ABR Industries, he's got a code for that.
I'm about to put it in the chat if I can find it.
Got it. And then the second thing is Paul says Yaesu wouldn't have come out with that if they didn't know beforehand it would work. And I think part of that is when you spoke with the guys at the Yaesu booth at Dayton, you asked them, is this going to be separated? Can you separate this? Is there any way to separate? Nope, it's not meant to be separated. It's not going to be separated. You can't make it a mobile. That's not the way it's going to be. Nothing else. It's not going to be possible. And then they turn around and do it just like that. And it's like, you son of a guns. Every one of you either lied to us or we bitched enough that and complained that this was not a separated unit, that they figured out how to do it like in a turnaround quick time, because I think that's what people are really torqued off about, is that it was not separatable.
I don't think it's even that. I don't think there's a single person at Yaesu who actually tried that radio on the air. I think it's just developers making it. I don't think anyone actually used that radio.
Huh.
Because how do you? It's 4 cables. It's 2 coax, one for HF, one for VHF, UHF. It's a 12-volt power cable, and then it's the
control
RJ40 for the control cable. Well, how do you not question these things? But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go film a thing.
All right, Mike.
But I do gotta say, as I'm the first guy to actually go do anything with ABR Industries, you can save up to 20% off at ABR Industries.
You jackwagon.
Hey, man.
I'm not selling
Often imitated, never duplicated. My name is Mike, K8MRD. I got to get out of here, guys. We'll see you later. Have a great show.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to be on the same podcast.
How do I get out of here?
Yeah, and guys, if you got any complaints, Send it to k8mrd@icloud.com.
Thank you, Dave. See you, fellas. Thanks for
Where is
coming
the
on.
where is the leave stream? Oh, leave studio.
Thank God he doesn't have the end stream button.
Well, he doesn't use.
Well,
He doesn't
we
use
talked
this,
about that, like the separation cable. It was the same way with like the 400. When we talked about, well, we'll just use regular Ethernet cable. Us work in the industry, we know which cables to build that are way more shielded than what they claimed. But oh no, that'll never work. All it is a straight Ethernet cable.
Right.
Hey, Dave. I had my FTM 350 in my truck, and I upgraded it to the FTM 500. I used the same cable, and it was a flat ribbon. It was a flat Cat 6 cable, flat black, and it worked perfect. And they're like, "Oh no, it'll void the warranty." Dude, this is past warranty time, man. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. All it is point A to point B. They worked fine.
And it's a straight through Ethernet cable. It's not. Yep. It's nothing special.
Nope.
Absolutely.
I want to come. I like this conversation about this radio because it's very in depth and very intuitive, guys. We were supposed to talk about the AWRL sweepstakes. We haven't done that yet.
We haven't got that.
And I
and me and when we started going around the table, we stopped at Marvin and we got clubhouse.
We did.
We got derailed.
Mike come in here. Mike, he came in here, and that's what happens. But that's all right. I love when Mike comes on. He's a lot of fun.
Where did Dave go?
He went with Mike. They're both on the same podcast tonight.
Oh,
apparently. I do want to. I'm trying to find it in the chat, but I'm having a hard time finding it. Somebody brought up another. We're going back to Thanksgiving here for a minute. Somebody brought up another Thanksgiving tradition that's been in my family since I was a kid, and I cannot find it anywhere.
Football?
I was just spraying cranberries in a can.
I could give a damn about football, at least NFL anyway. College, let's go, but NFL, no. I can't find it, but you guys on the screen and then in the chat too, I want y'all to respond in the chat as well. Have you ever heard Alice's Restaurant?
Yeah. The movie?
No, it's a song/comedy skit.
I can't say I have.
I think I have.
Dave's shaking his head.
Well, wait a minute.
All right, let me throw the artist. Let me throw the artist at you, and let's see if this locks it in. Arlo Guthrie.
Then no.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Alaska.
All right. I can't do it. I will screw myself if I do it. I would love to play it for you guys, but I can't.
Don't get
You can go find it right on YouTube. It's the first thing that pops up. So
yes, it is a fan. It's so our local classic rock station, WIMZ 103.5. They play it every Thanksgiving at noon, straight up noon, and it's about 8 minutes long, and straight out of the 60s, 1968. It is so funny and so good. Adirondack has it. He says that it's based on a true story.
Yes.
And he's quoting it right here. 8x10 glossy pictures with the circles and arrows. I can't even describe it, guys. It refers
to the song of Alice's Restaurant Massacre and the real life events that inspired it, which involved songwriter Earl Guthrie and his friend Alice Brock. 18-minute satirical talking blues song describes Guthrie's 1965 Thanksgiving arrest for littering. So, anyway,
what are you in for? Littering, and causing a nuisance. Yeah. Y'all will totally get it if you go watch. Go
watch it now.
It's good. It's so good.
Well, can we go to the Thanksgiving theme, or do you want to go back to AWR first?
Let's do Thanksgiving for a couple minutes, and then we'll switch over to AWRL. We'll bounce around.
So, Josh's advertising has got his. This reminded me a few minutes ago. You got your Gigaparts advertisement scrolling down there somewhere along the way, along the bottom, and you get your 10% off using code AA4WX. I think isn't it correct?
For what?
For Gigaparts.
No, HamShackTV.
Oh, HamShackTV for that one. Okay, I can't keep all your codes straight, so I can't keep my own straight.
I wish all of my affiliate partners would make them all HamShackTV, but they won't.
Right, I know.
I'm fortunate, and Andy's trying to come in. We'll bring him in here in a minute.
But
I'm fortunate, though. Let me hit this real quick.
Yeah.
Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League actually made a change recently with their affiliate.
Yep.
And now I have the same code for both of them. So HamShackTV, it's as simple as that. I'm glad I thought of that because I need to change that in the ticker.
In fact, I need to go back and re-sign up for that because I don't know that I couldn't get it completed the day. It wouldn't let me do it on my computer on my phone, so I have to go to my computer and do it. So
same. I had the same issue.
Okay, I just haven't done it back on my computer. I forgot about it. To be honest, thanks for the reminder.
Mhm.
My code's probably well. I guess my code's still good for temporarily with them. But anyway, real quick, I want to say kind of a nice little shout out to Gigaparts for Thanksgiving. I had a Shackmaster 500 power supply from Rig Expert, and that power supply it basically started shooting the dust about August with me this year, where I would plug in something to the USB port, and I would start trying to charge a phone or an iPad or something, and it just wouldn't show charging at all. It looked like it was charging, but it was nothing was showing how many watts or amps were being used on the screen. And I took a short video of it. I uploaded, I sent it to, try to get Rig Expert to do something. They said, nope, we're sending that to Gigaparts. You've got the warranty with them on that. So I'd bought the warranty a couple years ago on it. It had I think it might be as a 2-year warranty on it or whatever. And I sent it to them and they said, all right, looked at it. They tested this. Yep, it's working just fine. No problems whatsoever. So the short of it is they sent it back to me. I look at it, I turn it on like a couple days later, I go to use it, and the fan just ramps up and automatically goes to this overheating mode, and it shuts itself down. And so I took another short video, sent it back to him, and put it in a box and sent it right back to him. I still had the box in front of me on my desk. And so I was like, we're going to try and fix it. Rig Expert's going to send us the parts. And Sue, who is one of the customer service representatives there, she has just been outstanding, and I've been very thankful for their customer service through this event. Has been truly remarkable. And I kind of lost a little respect for Gigaparts about a year or two ago with some things, and I got a little upset with them over a couple things, and this really kind of brings it back for me. So I've been very thankful for them to be able to take this unit, and they're saying, hey, you know what, Rig Expert says we can't fix it. We're going to now just send you the Rig Expert 600, which is the replacement because we no longer make the 500s. So they're going to send me a brand new power supply out of the box, which is good. But I'm really thankful they're able to do that. And I'm just not out the $300 for that power supply. But I've just been really happy with them through that for Gigaparts. So I know I've heard some people say they're not honoring their warranties and etc. And they have absolutely just honored the warranty through this Rig Expert power supply. And I'm really, I was a little shocked at it because I didn't think they were going to replace it. And I felt like that was what they should have been doing because I just didn't think this thing was going to be repairable, and it hasn't been. But they're taking care of me and making it right. And she was able to help me on one of the issue for changing a shipping address for my AMS unit on the Bamboo printer, and so she took care of that for me as well. And I didn't have to worry about doing anything. And their customer service with Sue has been just nice. Shout out to Sue. So
yeah, Sue's fantastic.
Yes, she is. So
anytime I've had to return something to Gigaparts, no problem, nothing.
I'm kind of like Marvin. Nothing against Gigaparts, but I've had some deals where, that's why when you hear me talk about it, I do most of my business with DS Engineering, even though they're usually the most expensive. Their customer service with me, but Gigaparts, they do take care of stuff. I've never bought their warranty. I've never been one of those ones to buy that extended warranty from any company because I've been bitten by it too many times. Mm-hmm. But that puts faith in it. What you're talking about there, Marvin. And let me know what you think about that 600 because I've been thinking about getting that.
I actually have. This will be my third one now. So it's outstanding. I love the Shackmaster series of power supplies. I can go in and adjust the amount of voltage coming out that I need to, and I can set it so if I need to reboot it and it comes back on, but you sometimes have to. The only thing I don't like is you have to swipe the screen to turn it off and on. But if I want to reboot it and bring it back up, I can actually set a time for it to reboot and to turn back on at 6 a.m., 9 p.m. at night, whatever I want to do. And it works out great. And so if I have to, do a reset for some reason, I just go in and change the time remotely, and I can get to come on an hour later, and I'm good. So,
how many amps is that one?
30, I believe. It might be 40, but I think it's 40.
I've got a power supply that I want to replace with it. It probably won't replace my 50 amp power supply. But yeah, I've been looking at that quite a bit.
I'm sorry.
And I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Andy's statement about I can't remember what it was, running around on tinfoil.
Anyone notice how a roach running around in tinfoil sounds like a mouse? I nearly panicked. Hi, Andy. Welcome in.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Good to see you.
Andy, my question is, why the hell do you have roaches? What?
Sounds like we need to set off a bug bomb.
He's in a barn.
They get in everything here in Missouri, so I'm sure Dave has had a few in his house before.
It's more. It's not roaches. It's more water bugs.
Yeah. We get roaches here at our house.
Do you get the big ones up there?
Yeah.
We call them palmetto bugs here, but they're about that long.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen one that long, thankfully.
You gotta remember, he's
this big, maybe.
Michael, he's in a built-out barn.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's not in the house.
Okay.
I've had a few in the house before, but not you can spray around.
I was
the house.
just about to freak out, man, saying, yeah, we're spreading shit around the foundation. We're
Yeah, here in the shop, they're the office. They're a little more prevalent than in the house for sure. But yeah,
I want to hit a chat here real quick. JJR from New York City. And not seeing you around here. Welcome. Appreciate you joining us. Hey, I just joined. Thanks, Josh and the rest of the guys, each of you, for making ham radio content. Got licensed last year, and I love this hobby so much. Then he asked, I was wondering if any of you had heard rumors about an upcoming Anytone flagship HT that will do analog DMR and NXDN.
I don't know about Anytone, and I can't really say too much. But there's a couple of those companies. Just pay attention, folks. Somebody is finally going to come out with something that will do almost every digital mode there is.
Well, I mean, you kind of have that already in a little bit of a sense with the M1KE, but
well, no, these are actual radios. I mean, the M1KE, you still have to have internet connection.
correct.
This what I'm talking about, it's not going to need internet connection. So all your P25 repeaters and all that kind of stuff, you'll be able to hit those repeaters with this radio without internet.
Colin down in the VK land, good to see we're 5 and 9 down in VK, says it's the Anytone AT D890. I'm gonna look it up here.
Well, let me put it this way. Yeah, that's a good possibility because usually I think the company I know of, Anytone, and one other company, they all seem to work together and come out with this, but all I can say is it's in the works.
Yeah. A lot of
But
times
maybe it's been released down there.
That's fair. I've got it pulled up here. Let me.
All right, so what I'm gathering, Dave, is you're talking about a multi-mode portable
and mobile.
So it's got send inquiry now.
You're looking at the 878, aren't you?
Oh, that is 878. What happened? Why is that on Waxon's website or Oshing or whatever? There it is.
Yeah.
AT890. 2 meter 440. Possibly GMRS. I mean, it looks like the range is 400 to 480. I guess you could do it, but it's probably not part 95.
Yeah, it's almost getting into the T-band there.
Mm-hmm. This is interesting. We'll see. Any tone you can get anywhere, really. I mean, Gigaparts has it. Amazon's got it. Bridgecom has it, which I have deals with all of those. But this display is just not impressing me compared to the 878.
It doesn't look like it's much different than what the original one was.
No.
For the 878.
Well, my 878 has a look, and this is a tiny screen, but it just looks more pixely than mine does. I have a crystal clear screen on mine.
Yeah, but you can't necessarily tell.
I can base that off of what the image I see on the screen here. Yeah.
Let's see if I can get another image of it.
I'm flabbergasted because it's going to have P25 and DMR.
That's the 168.
NXDN.
Really?
It's not saying that on here, but
Well, the one I'm talking about, it's going to have, the only one I don't know for sure is D-Star.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any really impressive pictures of this thing yet.
Because all the rest of them work off the same codec that DMR and all those Fusion, DMR, NXDN, P25, those all work off the same audio codec for digital. D-Star works off a different codec, but it's definitely going to have everything. But I was told it's also being worked on. It's going to be able to cover every digital mode there is.
So it's going to have FDMA and TDMA into the same radio.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
I'll tell you what, if they do it right, they knock it out of the park, they're going to steal market from everybody.
Because P25 digital is FDMA.
Yep.
DMR is TDMA. Interesting.
Here's a better picture of it. Kinda.
It's a pretty blue.
See if I can push in on it. I don't know if it'll. Yeah, there we go.
Man, it's a pretty blue. It's not common.
I just don't see a lot of differences right now. Just
I don't either.
The general specs of it is I've got the Anytone 878, and
who doesn't? That's the bigger question.
Well,
I've got an 8.
I don't.
Those 878s are nice little radios, but I just don't understand. I'm not seeing, I guess, let me say that, what the difference is on this. I don't know if my 878 will do a crossband repeat. It does have USB-C charging, which is nice. It's got a bigger milliamp hour battery on this one. So, I mean, there's a few minor.
Which digital modes is that one going to do?
It's all DMR. That's just DMR. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, digital analog. I mean, it'll do your FM,
Well, but no, because that's not what.
No, it's not.
I'm not seeing anything about anything other than DMR.
Just watch around right around the first of the year. That's all I can say.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm not in the market for new radios, but they get a radio that's got all the digitals that I can use one radio to hit all the digitals. Because we've got every form of digital repeater in the Southwest Missouri linked repeater system. We've got P25, we've got NXDN, we got Fusion, we got D-Star. If I get one radio that I can operate on all of those different repeaters, I'm all for it.
What's the Harris Digital? The Maycom Harris Digital. They have their own too.
Yeah, but they're all based on as Jesus calls it, the C4FM codec. They're all on that side of the
Isn't Harris the kind of the same thing as P25?
Well, Harris does make P25 phase 1 and phase 2 portables and mobiles. I've got a full spectrum XG100 in my work truck, and I love that stupid radio. And it was one of the first software-defined radios out there. There was the Harris, Harris Unity, and then there was the Talus Liberty, which were which were the first true SDR radios. So portable for commercial, anyways.
I think their digital, it was similar to DMR, but they didn't want to fight with Motorola, so they came out with their own name and changed it a little bit.
Well, everybody's done that, but I mean, it's still TDMA or FDMA right now for digital. You know, it's time division or frequency division. What are you going to do?
Yep. Were you going to say something, Dave? I kept hearing Josh.
Yeah, there's a KG4 WLR. That I can't imagine Yaesu licensing Wires X. Yep, that's it. Fusion Wires X is not Fusion. Wires X is their proprietary server system that they control. But see, that's why when you see these YSF rooms, that codec is not owned by Yaesu. They built on the Fusion on the YSF codec, which is basically the whole reason it's really easy to transcode Fusion, Yaesu System Fusion to DMR is they're both built on the same digital codec. Wires X has nothing to do with them a radio being connect to Fusion.
Yeah, different system.
PRK is in the house. Good evening, fellas. Sorry I'm late getting here.
Good evening, Jimmy.
Better late than never. I'll
Absolutely.
I will say on that, they with their Wires X, they actually handled it better than D-Star did, even though they were backing D-Star when Japanese Radio Relay first started designing D-Star. Yaesu, Inwood, and ICOM all backed it. And then Yaesu decided to go its own direction.
Terry with a tango. Take you for NDM. Good to see you, Terry. Says, I didn't even know they could spell SDR in Oklahoma.
Oh, I love Terry.
I'm gonna keep it nice and polite on your stream tonight.
Spelling SDR, knowing how to dial 911. Yeah.
Ouch, that hurts, man.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, well, Andy, Terry's talking crap about your wife too. Then,
Yeah, she's not originally from there.
I wasn't actually born in Oklahoma. I was just raised there.
Yeah, she was raised in out west and moved to Oklahoma in more recent years. So,
I do want to. Speaking of Oklahoma, it made me think of college football. I'm ashamed that Vaughn is not on the stream tonight because it's that week, y'all. Tennessee's going to go down to Swamp and wear Florida out.
Yeah, it seems to me somebody said that a few weeks ago about Tennessee and Oklahoma.
No, I was actually worried
Terry?
about
Terry?
Oh, Terry, maybe, but I was worried about Oklahoma. That game I had circled. I did not think it was going to be good.
I was worried when we lost our quarterback. And when he came back, I mean, look, he just ran crazy on Alabama last week.
I am so not invested in sports that I have no idea what you guys are talking about. That's fine.
Andy, do you know what Oklahoma is?
Well, he said he raised he rescued his wife from there.
I rescued my wife from Oklahoma. That's what I know about it.
That's fair. No, in all transparency, if I wasn't a Vols fan, I'd be an Oklahoma fan. Something about Oklahoma I've always loved. So I give them that.
We had a couple of years of coaches that they should have never put as a coach, but for the most part, we've always had a good program.
Stoops, Lincoln Riley, and Venables.
Actually,
y'all, those are your three good ones.
No, you got to go back to Barry Switzer. Dominated. Stoops, Venables, not Venables. The one right after Stoops. I didn't feel he was that great of a coach.
Lincoln Riley.
He was riding Stoops' coattails. Yeah, he was riding Stoops' coattails.
I don't know. He jumped ship and went. Didn't he win a national championship?
To a program that was already built.
Well, fair. That's fair. That people also say that about Heupel and his undefeated record he had at UCF when he took over that program. But anyway, Kelly says, I grew up in Oklahoma and happy to see they're playing great now. And everybody says that Michael needs a blanket.
Dude, it's cold. I just ran outside, man, and
don't you? Do you have what? You don't have control over your own heater, there, Michael?
oh no, it's cold out, dude. I had to run out to grab this.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
So,
This is one of the best radios made, and you can get them. You can get them at a Hamfest for $500.
oh yeah, Harris is great.
and a whole lot cheaper than a Motorola.
Harris, we use Harris in
It was
broadcast.
$4,000 when it was new.
You're not gonna get that for $600 at a Hamfest. That Harris model, are you?
Dude, I bought
surprised.
this. I bought this at Nearfest, Marvin, for $500.
Wow.
No BS. We Bluetooth programming, programmable from like 2013.
The poor
Come
chap
on
you
now.
bought it from is probably watching you right now, realizing how much you cheated him out of. No, I'm kidding.
No, dude, he got a couple radios. I mean, it still has the sticker inside. They did
Motorola
ahead.
in 2013, you still had to have DOS and a serial port to program.
Yeah, look, it's still got the sticker in it. Didn't it? I mean, and it's updated, and I've got the software for it. And I tell you what, this thing is the stupidest radio in the world to program. You got front panel programming. You've got everything from 2013. I can hook it right up to the computer using Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I think it's Wi-Fi. Sorry, I mistake. Same band. But I can connect it. I connect it to this computer right now and program it.
Nice.
It's that easy. And we were fumbling with 14 different freaking cables and a rib box and all that bullshit. BS.
We have gone full Clubhouse tonight.
We have. We've been around the block.
No, we haven't gone full Clubhouse. The DTAS hasn't floated through the screen yet.
Well, allow me to take us full Clubhouse because there was something I did want to talk about tonight. Little off topic, but I think y'all might find it interesting. Yesterday, I was leaving work and lost track of time, and I was running late for Wednesday night church, and I had to park. University, we park on. Sometimes we had to park quite a ways away, like 10, 15, or 10 blocks or more. So they have these little rental scooters, and I detested those things. I hated them because them damn students leave them laying on the sidewalk and driveways and stuff like that. They're in the way. I have been known to pick one up and throw it because I have to get out of my truck and move it. Yeah, the bird scooters. Well, I actually got on one and tried it yesterday and freaking loved it. So
Did the scooter live?
This is going to end badly. That's why I was laughing. This is going to be bad.
well, it kind of already has because now I'm a little bit.
Oh,
behind.
God bless.
I bought one.
Oh boy.
So how this is how I can kind of make this ham radio related.
Putting a radio on there.
No, well, yes, I could do that. I could put an HT on the handlebar, but you might see me on this thing around Dayton.
With a 706 Mark II G on the right above the wheel there on the back.
Well, I will
you
tell you
probably
this.
put an antenna. Let's see here on the handlebars, maybe. Put you a 5-foot whip on there, and
Oh Lord, Jason,
will they allow you to put or to ride that in Dayton?
that's a good question.
I don't think they will.
That's a good question. I haven't even thought about that. I'll look at the rules, but I will tell you this: if you're on Monte Sano, you'll see me on it
Oh yeah.
for sure. Jason called me K8 MRD Jr. That's an honor. Thank you.
The first thing that went through my mind was
Didn't I say the circus had arrived when he showed up?
No, hey, Colin's got the perfect one for you, Josh.
Yeah,
a
please.
GoPro for accidents.
please put that on there.
yes.
I've already thought
I
about
could GoPro
that.
it.
I've already thought about that.
You need to, Josh. You need to put. There's this guy. I think Dave will know what I'm talking about. There's this guy who has like one of those powered like suitcase deals that you can ride on, and he runs it around the Moore Expo playing Mario music. You need to put a boombox with Mario music on your scooter.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's funny.
And that wasn't a suitcase, Andy. That's a cooler.
That's a cooler.
Oh, no, even worse.
And I
They got some
guarantee
really
you that
nice
cooler's
electric
full.
coolers.
Yeah. Well, let me just be real. I'm pushing the weight limit on this. I'm not pushing it. I broke the weight.
Josh, I wanted to bring it up, but like I can't do that to him on live stream. But since you brought it up, like, yeah, I was like, we're big boys, okay? Me and you both. And
Yeah,
like,
I was.
Dude, the
As
three
soon
of
as
us.
I saw the price, I figured, I don't know how he's doing it, but I don't think my weight would fit on that.
Okay. So the bird scooters, the rental scooters on campus, they are weight rated at 265. I weigh 3. And the bird scooters work. This is also rated at 265. So we'll see.
Josh, I've seen some college students, and I won't say whether they were male or female, that were definitely more than 3 riding those bird scooters through some of the college towns out here. And it's scary.
The one big challenge about this, though, is UT is very, very hilly. Very hilly. So you kind of got to give it a little kick every once in a while, but the bird did pretty good today
The
going
longer
up
you
the
go,
hill.
the more I want you to put it like a live stream GoPro on this thing just all the time.
I will tell you this right now. I sure as
you know
hell ain't doing a super chat challenge for somebody to name this damn thing.
Don't get the GoPro. I'm telling you, get the Osmo. It does not overheat like the GoPro does.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Truth be told, this thing ought to be called the dummy mode because I'm the dummy that bought it.
Yeah, I wasn't going.
No, you're not getting away from that.
Oh,
You're not getting away from that.
oh my.
Where's my girl at? Where's my girl at? You're not getting away with that.
Put bigger tires on it.
Jason says, put bigger tires on it. Can't. The tires are electric. The tires are part of the
electric system.
Yeah,
that's
gotta keep
a scooter. You can't change it.
Yep.
Yep.
Terry
You
says
get a one wheel.
Terry says ham scooter TV, and then Jason wants me to put the pink tutu on it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where's that super?
There is no goal for me to wear the damn thing with a tutu on before you even get started, and there won't be one.
Dude, I get paid tomorrow.
You gotta remember, it was one super chat that made you wear the tutu.
It could be a combination of 2 super chats that make you wear a pink tutu on a scooter.
Okay. You want to play ball? I'll play ball. $1,000 in super chats.
BS. No.
I will wear it.
No. Is that cumulative?
Good question.
Okay. I'll give you that. $1,000 in super chats in one night. One night.
Not gonna happen.
No, it's not going to happen. But
That's why you said that.
1,000 in a night, I will wear the tutu on the damn scooter in Monte Sano in August.
Hey, so
Are you gonna get a little bike rack in the back of the camper?
No, this thing folds down into nothing.
No, you have to put it on a little rack in the back of the camper.
No.
That would be hilarious. Oh, my
Now we have gone full clubhouse. I told you it's coming.
We will be
Would
playing.
you like some updates from World Radio League and Ham Radio Prep?
I actually
I
do.
would love that.
What
I am so glad you asked. No, I'm kidding.
Speaking of scooters, let's segue.
Hey, Scooter.
Andy, I do want to talk about. All right, we were supposed to talk about the sweepstakes tonight. We still haven't done that.
Oh,
This is a good opportunity to talk about the sweepstakes because I screwed up. I thought the sweepstakes was this upcoming weekend. No, it was last weekend. So, Andy, tell us how the sweepstakes was on World Radio League.
I can do you one better. I can show you how the sweepstakes was on World Radio League. Give me just 1 second here to share my screen.
Jason. Oh god.
Where'd it go?
Can we decorate his camper with pink flower stickers? I'm
Nah.
lucky that didn't happen already because it lived at his house for a month.
Oh, that's funny.
He's the one that got it up to speed.
There was somebody also asked about handlebar tassels.
Yes, handlebar tassels.
Can't do that because it's got signal lights in it. Good idea.
Oh, no.
All right,
It's called super glue.
let's hand it over to Andy here. See what he's got.
Guys, while I'm pulling this up, I just want to remind everybody: go enroll in Winter Field Day 2026. We've got a lot of great stuff coming for Winter Field Day 2026.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Marvin, I sent you an email the other day. If you want to check your email there.
I'll get back to tomorrow morning on it.
Fantastic, that's great. Yeah, we're really looking forward to this year's next year's Winter Field Day, the 2026, and we're really excited about it. So,
But it's not a contest.
I didn't say it was.
But it's in the upcoming contest.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Anything will be in there. So I bet Route 66 is not a contest either, and it'll be in that list too. So there you go.
It was in that list.
ARRL sweepstakes. Let's take a look. Top 10 leaderboard. Michael AF0F, our winner for the World Radio League users. Let's see here. We had 2,749 contacts logged, 112 participants. Let's see here. Where's my full leaderboard? Here we go. It's like Ernest. He's a good friend of the platform. Robert, another good friend. They all hit the top 10. Let's see here if
Andy.
I can go.
Andy.
I'm kind of shocked.
I hate to do this, but I got to do it.
All right.
Jason is at it again. Here we go.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Thanks for the 10, Jason. You are in the lead for tonight, and we are 990 away from me wearing a tutu on Monsanto. Sorry, Andy.
Viper just did a $1.99 super sticker.
Here we go. Do it again.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Make that 988. Anyway, sorry, Andy, go.
In 1 penny. All right. So let's see here. Let me get back to this. Okay. So if I jump over here to our leaderboard page, we can see the top 20 operators. Let's see if there's anybody we know here. We've got, yeah, like I said, Ernest and Robert. Vladimir's in there. Michael.
I was 3 away from making the board.
Oh man, that's terrible. Okay, so here's our map of participants. We had several all around all over the U.S., some in Europe, Africa, around Indonesia. Looks like.
Oh, Philippines.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually not that familiar with the ARRL sweepstakes rules. I'm not sure. I don't really. I did not participate this year, so I wish I had. What's the exchange? Oh, I didn't enroll in this one, did I? What's the exchange?
The exchange is a word salad.
Yes, give us the exchange.
Oh my god!
You have to give the type of station you are, which would be Alpha, Bravo, Alpha. I can't remember what the QRP one. Alpha A is 100 watts or less.
Yep.
Bravo is
100 watt
legal limit or less.
Yep.
But you got to give that. Then you have to give your call sign again. Then you give what they call a check, which is the last 2 digits of the year you were licensed, and then give your region.
So, for example, if I was responding to you, Dave, I would say, let's see here. Let me get it right here. You are 001,
Right.
001 Alpha 4 Whiskey X-Ray 10 Tango November. That is word salad, and I wish the league would change that.
Oh,
that's exactly it. Because mine was Alpha or just giving out the first serial number 001 Alpha Kilo Echo 6 Golf Alpha Echo 94 Mike Oscar. And you have that is the entire exchange, Andy.
But mine is horrible. My exchange is terrible because I would be an Alpha station, or I could be Bravo now that I have an amp. But I would.
That's only if you're running it. And
That's
you have
true.
Whichever one you do, you have to do it the whole contest.
Yeah,
Yep.
but so typically I would run an Alpha station. So I have 3 alphas in that word salad right back to back to back. And then after that, I have 10 for the year I was licensed, and then Tennessee. So 10 Tennessee. It's a mouthful unless you say Tango November, but then they can't even understand that either.
I have a hard time with
Jason
Oda.
has done 2 more super chats.
All right, let me catch him up on that. We'll get back to you here in a second, Andy. I promise.
You're good.
I promise. Jason with the 10, and
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 million man. All right.
and now for his other 10.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 million man. All right.
Thank you for the now 30. We are $18 from 5 free channel memberships being given out.
You know, I about guarantee that if you can give $10,000 in super chats in one night, Josh will figure out a way to give away a free pink Baofeng. I just have this feeling he'd figure that out if you gave him $10,000 in super chats. So
Hell, I'd carry it. I would carry it. And by the way, I hate to say this, but Michael, you have been overdone. Your November record is now down. That put Jason at $30 tonight.
That's all right.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Anyway, Andy, continue, please.
all
Before we go full WWE, never mind Clubhouse.
All right. So last Monday, we had the 23rd. We can get back to sweepstakes after a couple other updates. If that's all right, Josh.
Yeah.
We had the 23rd World Radio League live stream, regular live stream, and we did the 3rd World Radio League Echolink Net. This time we had a whopping 38 check-ins. So this is like the best number of check-ins we've had so far on the Echolink Net. We had somebody from Portugal, we had Canada, we had Mexico, many stations in the U.S. It was a lot of fun. So that was a great day. If you see this here, we've got this. I can't show you the pop out very well because it opens it up in a separate window, but we got this pop out dynamic map that'll just like update as you log, and it has a gray line on it. Everything really, really cool. So
Cool.
yeah, go play with your customized map settings here. There's all kinds of stuff in here. You can turn on grid lines. You can turn on heat map here. You can cluster some of your stations if you want to. If you don't want to have them all lapped over the top of each other. You got all kinds of styling you can set. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff there, and there will be more very soon. So, and then of course in the share map, you get some nice stats along the side and stuff. So, but anyway, so that happened Monday. That was really fun. We're pretty much past our adaptation phase for the new database, and so as of tomorrow morning, we will have the dev team will be assigned several new features to work on. So we're really excited about that. One of those is, let's see, I'll give you a couple of them. One of them is the mobile app will log locally. Whether you're online or offline, it will log your logs locally, then send them to the cloud. That way, if you have a spotty internet connection, it's not fighting with itself and losing a contact or two. So we'll have that implemented very soon. We're going to increase our park number to support up to 10 parks instead of 5. There's at least a 7 for, and who knows how big they'll get, in a couple more years. So We're going to support up to 10 parks at a time. We've got, let's see here, what else do we have? So I say something.
Andy.
Yeah.
John AC8XU is asking a question. If Josh could bring that up so he could see that. He didn't. I guess he didn't see our stream Monday night when I had you on my channel, because he'd had a question answered, wouldn't he?
Still waiting for an answer to my question about drop down for repeating nets where the same ops check in each time the net takes place. That's really cool. That's actually a piece that we'll have to. We are looking at implementing in the future here, hopefully the near future, but it won't be right away, but soon specifically a net logging area in World Radio League, and this is great feedback for that. So I'm going to throw that in my feedback real quick here so that I can make sure to get that added to our notes on that feature. Make sure we get that part added. Thank you very much, John. That's a very, very good call out. I really appreciate that. So, Josh, I think there's a couple things came in. If you need to take care of a little business, I'll grab this feedback and we can get back.
He deviated until we get done with you. So yeah, go right ahead, do your thing.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see here.
I do need to correct something. I just noticed the banner that had the coupon code on it was wrong. I do have a unified coupon code for both for Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League now. Simply HamShackTV, no 10, just HamShackTV. Go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. We've got very soon in our list is comma separated logging for multi-op POTA stations. So Vaughn and Julie, if you work them, they're in the park. You put in I'm blanking on their call signs. KG4VET, KJ4ULZ. Enter the rest of the QSO details and log it, and it'll put in both contacts there together without you having to enter the details twice. So that's going to be really cool. There are some IARU regions that have a different band mode configuration than we do. So we're going to set it to where you can you have a little lock icon here on your mode. You can just click that lock icon, and it won't change the mode. Whenever you change the frequency, it won't change the mode on you. You can just lock it temporarily and then unlock it when you want to change it. So it'll be unlocked by default. It will only lock if you click the button. So
yes.
Let's see here. What else do we have coming up soon? We have some users who export a log, and they have not they export a log to upload to the POTA site, and they haven't there's a contact they didn't put a frequency in or didn't get a band or mode in. So what happens is we don't flag those errors on the export side, so those errors get carried over into the POTA upload. So what we're going to do is, just for the user's sake, we're going to just put a flag at the end of your export process. If it finds any of those errors in your log, it says, hey, you missed a mode here, you missed the frequency here, you want to pop this in before you export it. That way you don't get that error when you upload to the POTA site. So that's going to be coming soon.
That was kind of my idea, because I know I asked you about that question specifically. Is hey, why am I having an error in my log? It's I don't understand why POTA is doing that to me. And you were able to go look at it right quick, and you knew it right away. But I didn't see that one little tiny period that was missing in one of the stupid.
That happens. That happens. So it happens to it's such a common issue. I mean, it just happens to a lot of operators. A lot of operators just they'll miss a decimal in a frequency or something like that, which is totally understandable. You're flying along login, you're going to miss something here and there. So we're just going to add that validation at the end so that it says. It's going to look through. If everything's good, it's just going to process the export, and you're going to be good. If there's an error, it's going to say, hey, wait a second, this is the error you got. Fix it. You can fix it before you export it. That way, POTA won't give you any errors when you upload.
Nice.
So
that's sweet. Yeah. That's really a sweet deal right there.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of really exciting stuff coming up. What else do we have?
Mentioning that, what's coming up on Friday this week? Or
what's
next
that?
Week? What's coming up that's really exciting this next week?
Yeah, we got the Black Friday sale is coming up for World Radio League. There's something very cool coming up there. We're going to have we're going to have an option for you to be able to, those of you who are, have a founding member number with World Radio League, you'll be able to upgrade your founding member number. We've got a block of numbers that are stale numbers where a user purchased a year's subscription, then didn't renew, and so they lost their founding member number. And so we've got that just stale sitting there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to offer a limited number of founding member number upgrades, along with a really exciting opportunity for you to support us and get something really great in return. So just that should, I'm not going to spill the beans yet. That should be coming out like tomorrow.
That was slick, Marvin.
Last I heard, I think it's coming out tomorrow. So,
all right. So here's what we've got to do.
Really hard, Dave. I tried really hard.
Here's what we've got to do now.
That's why I kept quiet.
The current time is 21:47 in the real time zone, the Eastern time zone.
No, it's 8:43 in the real time zone.
Anyway, we're going to stay on the air until 12:01. And then Andy can spill the beans. I'm kidding, but
I can't spill the beans until it's launched and live, guys. So hopefully it's going to be either tomorrow. I would say it's either going to be tomorrow or Monday, but hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow's the plan. So,
well, Andy, the whole reason Marvin did that is we were talking before the stream, me, Michael, and Marvin were on there, and I told him what you said to me in Discord, and they're all spill the beans. I goes, guys, to let you know if he would have said it to me. So that's why I kept quiet when Marvin did that. I knew exactly what Marvin was trying to do. But so did you.
That's really, I know exactly where he was going with that. That's so funny.
Dang it, I tried so
anyway. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I could start throwing out more stuff, but I'm more hints, but I'm gonna get myself in trouble, so I'll keep quiet there for now. Other things we're going to be doing is some call signs have like a stroke or a slash in them. Those aren't always processed well, so we're going to build a system to handle those pretty well. So, let's see here, and then moving forward, of course, we've got Winter Field Day 2026 coming. That's really exciting. We're going to be expanding our. We're going to be, of course, launching the desktop app here in just a month or two, and then let's see here. Yeah, we've got some advanced awards and analytics we're going to be doing. We're going to build on our DX dashboard, and WRTC 2026 is coming up, so that's really exciting. Go ahead, Dave.
Are they going to come out with another updated beta version? I'm not having the problem, but my buddy Sean, I convinced him to get WRL, and he's having the problem where the cat control keeps kicking him out.
Yes, we have a new version of cat control almost ready to release. I think that's coming out either tomorrow or the first of next week. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, we've got several bug tickets open with cat control right now. We're gonna literally close out like half of our open tickets here in like the next day or two just with that release.
Great.
So, and then let's see here. We were talking about I threw this out on Dave's stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and you don't get the breaking news because Dave got that, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out as a piece of follow-up news here. We've got, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail because we don't have all the specifics worked out yet. We've got a feature coming up to where we were talking about QSL cards the other week. There's going to be a really cool way for you to, get some QSL cards, just send some QSL cards just based off of your World Radio League logbook and not have to go anywhere else. So that's going to be really, really cool. And then also a way for you to request confirmations. This is a big one. So basically you'll be able to like go into your QSO manager, select whatever block of contacts you want confirmed and click request confirmations. And it will send confirmation request emails to all of those, emails that have all of those operators that have an email publicly available, it will send them all a confirmation request email so that they can create a World Radio League account, log that contact, and confirm it. So, yeah, a lot of great stuff coming very soon. I just had a ham reach out to me this morning in relation to a new event in the UK, a VHF event that they're wanting to run through World Radio League. So, yeah, we're looking forward to some great stuff. And Marvin, you'll like this one. We're planning on building out a dashboard. Probably won't be done by this Winterfield Day, but hopefully by the one following. We're planning on building out a dashboard where contest and event organizers can log in, set up the rules of their own event or contest, and monitor that from their side. Just run it from their side. We want to work real closely with some organizers. So yeah, absolutely.
This is all good information. I love what World Radio League is doing.
Yeah.
And
can I throw you a couple? Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Every week, something is changing and changing for the better.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get more that way. And we've had kind of a slowdown here in the past few weeks with the database upgrade, but we're just about past that. We're going to go full steam ahead here very soon. So can I give you a couple of updates with Ham Radio Prep?
Yeah, let me deal with a couple of things here real quick.
Yeah.
We got some folks that are dropping away. Let's see here. Somebody's leaving. John AC8XU is out. Gary Graham is going to bed. But
did John steal that beard from Gray Man Poda? Just ask.
I mean, it kind of looks. Tim, do you have a twin? That looks a lot like Tim, to be honest with you. I do, but before Gary goes to bed, Gary's going to crash. We had some business to take care of. Jason gifted one channel membership, which means
money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right,
Gary Graham was the recipient of that free channel membership. Thank you for that, Jason. And I made a promise if we did $50 in super chats tonight, I would gift 5 channel memberships. So let's go ahead and do that now. Gifting 5. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. The winners are, get out of the way, Mike into MAK, Chris Radio and Life,
Nice.
Rabbit Ham, Poda Power. Last week it was Julie. Now Poda Power's got a free channel membership as well. And
lucky.
And Night Monkey. So congratulations to all of you, and appreciate y'all tuning in. I have 4 more clips to play, but I'm not going to do that until we get towards the very end. Tell you what, I don't want to overkill it because 4 clips back to back is ridiculous. So Jason, let's just say I owe you a couple.
money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right,
Gosh,
Not
what
1,
you should've
2,
done,
and 3.
You should have given him the Ric Flair.
What do y'all think?
He gave an awful lot of money tonight.
He did. I'll tell you what, I'll trade you a Ric Flair for those other. Woo!
I love Ric Flair.
Thank you for all those, Jason. We'll call it even on that. Typically, I don't play Flair for less than 50, but hey, I owed you some, so we'll call it even there. All right. Anyway, congratulations to all the new channel members. 6 of you tonight, so good to go on that. Now, Andy, let's talk. Let's talk prep.
All right, sounds good. So let me share my Ham Radio Prep tab here. So if you go check out Ham Radio Prep right now, we've got a humongous Black Friday sale going on right now. This one's also big. So if you look here, get our 0 to Hero package. Look at this. 0 to Hero. All 3 license courses, Tech, General, and Extra. All 4 advanced operating courses, MCOM, Satellite and Space, HF Masterclass, and Ham Radio Basics. Total value, $671. All yours today for $199. That's a deal right there. So go grab the 0 to Hero package. We've got a couple other packages. We've got just the license courses plus Ham Radio Basics. $200 value, $79 during the sale. And number 3 is advanced operating courses. Those are our 3 advanced courses. Value $447. Yours today for $129.
Andy, I'm gonna throw you a curveball.
Yeah.
What if we don't need tech in general?
Well, let me come back to that in a minute, Dave, because we've got my code on screen for this. Does my code still apply to these deals?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it does. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, hold on here. Let's see. I'm gonna stop sharing because I'm afraid my my credit card information is gonna pop up for all the world to see. But I'm gonna see what happens if I put both.
So close.
Okay, HamShackTV.
That's a good question, Josh, to know whether our codes will work or not.
I know with Gigaparts codes stack, but I don't know if they do.
You viewers of the HamShackTV YouTube channel can get it for $179.10.
Do it. Do it, everybody. What a deal. What a steal.
That's a steal right there. Yep.
Anyway,
absolutely.
now there's some questions about Extra, and folks in the chat, I see several people asking questions. Let's talk about Dave's question. Go say it again, Dave.
What if you don't need tech in general?
What if you don't need tech in general? So you just want Extra plus the advanced operating courses?
Yeah.
Well, then you pay at a hugely reduced price for Extra plus the advanced operating courses and get the other 2 free.
I mean, yeah, that's still a great deal.
It is. It's a crazy deal.
Course.
But here's something to think about too. Let's think about it as paying it forward. Okay, you don't need to take Tech or General.
Nope.
So you do your Extra and all the advanced operating courses, and then you give the Tech and the General to a friend.
Now, what's really cool is if you want to share Ham Radio Prep with somebody, you can grab our hold on, I've got the wrong tab shared here. Give me just a second. This tab instead. There we go.
Just to be clear too, Bob Stone says Extra and advanced classes. We are not talking about the advanced license that no longer exists.
I think he's talking about the advanced operating courses.
I think so too, but I just wanted to be clear.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to buy a gift card and gift the courses to a ham or to somebody who wants to be a ham, then you can save 30%. So be sure and grab a gift card there. Also, right now, our Extra course, if you want to buy standalone Extra course, it's $49. So pretty good deal there too. So
even cheaper with the code.
Absolutely, even cheaper with the code for sure. We've also got. I keep throwing this out there. This isn't gonna be done in time for Black Friday by any stretch, but I think we're targeting. I can't remember if it's December or January for the a new surprise launch with Ham Radio Prep, but we've got something coming that's really cool there too. So keep an eye out on the Ham Radio Prep side, and we may even do a little overlap with some World Radio League personalities as well. So keep an eye out there.
I think you've teased that before. I'm looking forward to seeing what that is.
What?
Yeah.
Who is a World Radio League personality?
Me and James.
Right.
So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yep. Between
we get to see you every Thursday, Andy.
Yeah, and Monday. Yeah.
Yep.
But
You're also
yeah,
a
so
HamShack
me
TV
and Jim-
personality.
Me and Jim and James are all gonna be involved in this one. So
It's 22
really
hours.
Oh, there's
There's your
Marvin's
time.
reminder that we're out of time. I'm kidding.
excited.
I'm not going
Hey,
to abruptly
I
cut us
did,
off.
I did go back and watch your episode for this week and listen to the very beginning. Your music
Yeah.
rocked. It was great.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been enjoying the new music. So
Yeah, it's good.
that was inspired by Marvin. Thank you, Marvin. The reason it was inspired by Marvin is because Marvin griped about the old music. So
Elevator music. So the music was great.
no, yeah. So go check out our Monday live streams. This week I may run it a little early. We're still in deer season here in Missouri, so I might run the stream a little early. And go out in the woods in the afternoon. But anyway, so yeah. Yep, we got the Black Friday sale live at Ham Radio Prep, and we'll be live by either tomorrow or Monday is the plan on World Radio League. So be excited and very enthused, everyone.
And I would like you, this is more business than anything, but I would like you to send my appreciation to James for unifying the affiliate program.
Oh,
Boy, that's
absolutely.
nice. And the new
Absolutely.
platform
I will
is so
message him
easy.
right now.
So, anyway, all right. Have we covered everything we wanted to cover?
We didn't really talk about the sweepstakes much. I mean, a little bit we did, but
Did anybody here participate?
I think me and Dave did just briefly. So I didn't get a lot of contacts in. Unfortunately, I had a lot of other personal things going on Sunday and Saturday, both. So, but hey, guys, and if you did maybe just made 3, 4, 6 contacts, I mean, I didn't make more than a dozen. I know that. And Dave reminded me something good at the very beginning of the show before we got started was even if you only made those few contacts, go ahead and upload them to the ARRL site for that contest. It probably doesn't mean a jacket hell of beans to you doing it, but it gives the confirmation for the other person who is the more serious contester that had that contact with you to go ahead and do it. And so that reminded me of that. And I was like, I don't really care about putting those, I don't know, call it less than a dozen contacts up there. And that seems like a little meaningless. But it's not about you at this point. It's about them because they care about it. And, that helps them with their points. So
this is the most. Sorry. Let me do this real quick before the chat absolutely loses their ever loving mind. Y'all need help. I'm just going to say that. Y'all need help.
Where's the scooter? Damn it.
Well, it ain't here yet.
No, I'm just talking about somebody could have put a scooter in there too. Sheesh.
I mean, GPT has done a great job with this. That's an old picture. That's the original tutu picture, but the tutu has changed colors, and it looks like I'm naked under the tutu.
la.
Oh, Lord have mercy. God help y'all. Anyway, where were we?
That's why we just lost 14 people in the chat. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say,
we just went down.
You guys were talking about being sure to upload your logs. Check the rules on like any contest you participate in. Check the classes, the overlays they call them. I think that's what they call it. Is that right? Is that the right term? Overlays? I believe that's the right term.
Yes, overlays.
Because there's sometimes you can like rank really high in a particular overlay. I wasn't even trying, like I think it was the 2024, I believe, Florida QSO party. I wasn't even trying, and I won top youth award in the contest. And just check those overlays because you could get a plaque out of the deal. If you make a lot of QSOs under a particular overlay, even though you're nowhere near the top operator in many cases, like I wasn't, you can still score one of those overlay awards. So be sure and check that out when you're uploading.
Absolutely.
Andy, I have a question for you. Back to World Radio League.
Yeah.
Will there ever be Yeah, I like the idea that QRZ has their Master of Asia, Master of this, blah blah blah. Will there ever be like a Master of Mobile Radio or something off the wall little certificate that would be really cool and cutesy?
Oh. There's gonna be a lot of awards come out here probably in the next couple of months. We're gonna be pumping out a lot of new awards you can get. We're gonna be going to the basics like first HF contact, first CW contact, that type of stuff. You're gonna be able to get an award to put on your profile. So when Michael learns CW, he can put an award there when he makes his first contact on his page there. No, I'm kidding you. But oh boy, he's gonna pull out a key. He's already. There you go. Absolutely.
I can't use the damn thing, but yeah, it's my dad's key.
That's really cool. Join the Long Island CW club and we'll make a QSO one of these days. Maybe a POTA QSOs are the easiest to make on CW, so maybe we can do that sometime. But
it's my dad's key. My brain, my ADHD, my ADD, I can't. Yeah.
Oh, you can figure it out.
Well, I have been told by several seasoned hands it's a lot easier to learn code with a straight key than it is a paddle like that.
I've been told that customer. I don't know.
It can be. Honestly, there's so many people moving to a paddle. If you learn it on a straight key, it's kind of like stick shift versus automatic driving. Because I never learned to stick shift. I wish I had have, but I'm too young. Most new cars didn't have stick shift when I was,
millennial anti-theft device.
So I wish I'd have learned stick shift. But really, if you learn,
be careful, Michael, because there are a couple millennial. Well, I'm unfortunately a millennial. Andy, you're more of a what is it?
I think they call me a zillennial, maybe, or something like that.
No, you're a Gen Z.
I think there's a zillennial, which is like on the border, like in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think that's where I fall in somewhere. Like that.
Maybe.
Anyway. Dave and I are Gen Xers.
Yeah. So, but my analogy is, if you learn how to run a straight key, your timing and get your timing, your spacing, everything right on a straight key, the paddle's going to be an absolute breeze. If you learn the paddle, you can still learn a straight key. You just got to learn your timing, get your timing down on the straight key. But if you learn a straight key, you'll be able to do anything. If you learn on a bug is a bit different. I haven't got a hold of a bug yet, but I want to try one of those. They're very interesting. But anyway, yeah. So what were we talking about?
I think we were just making sure we'd covered everything that we wanted to cover.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, if we want to touch on Thanksgiving one more time, I just happened to notice the turkey behind Marvin there.
Oh.
And if you saw the thumbnail, I put my head on a turkey, so there you go.
I didn't put any Thanksgiving background up. I wish I had of.
Fun fact: the thing hanging and the thing on top of the turkey's head, that is called the wattle and the schnodd. There's your useless Jeopardy fact of the day.
Exactly.
Purely useless. No, I'm kidding.
So let's round this out, Josh, with everything. Everybody go around and say one thing they're thankful for this year.
That's a great idea.
So
if it's anything like our team meeting, we have team meetings on Thursdays. If it's anything like our team meeting, everybody here is going to have the same answer. Our family, but.
Well, let's say something other than family that we're thankful for.
Okay,
I think we're all thankful for our families unless we're ready to kill them.
Yep.
That's a given.
Here we go.
That's next week, Andy, or weekend after next.
You're a couple weeks off, but okay.
I'm thankful for LMR 400 cable.
How about this? Let's do this. one thing that you're thankful for with ham radio, and the other thing you're grateful for in general in life, except for your family.
Yeah, let's do that. That's great. That's a good idea.
So LMR 400 and what else, Michael?
I am thankful that I am 6 feet above the ground and not below the ground. I am a cat. I swear I'm a cat, and I think I've got about 2 lives left.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. Sometimes when I'm driving, I'm not a bad driver, I promise. But sometimes when I'm driving, I sometimes have that thought about 9 lives too, because I wonder
Only bad
how
drivers say they're not bad drivers. So
well, fair. But if I'm spinning the dial or I happen to look at my phone, it's freaky. But there are times that I don't remember parts of my drives, and that kind of scares me sometimes.
Oh, I do that all the time. It's like, what?
How did I get here so quick? You know, that kind of thing. Anyway, rabbit hole. Andy, you're next.
Yeah. All right. Well, I
And
know.
don't say World Radio League and Ham Radio Prep.
I know this is going to sound corny, but I'm very sincere about it. I'm very thankful for the fantastic community in World Radio, in radio, ham radio is what I'm trying to say. The fantastic community in ham radio. Josh had a video about the outliers here recently. There are some outliers, but there are some really great hams out there. They'll help you out with a deal on a used piece of gear. They'll help you out with questions. You know, there's just a lot of great people out there that are really supportive, love building community, and I really appreciate y'all who are out there and just out there to have conversation with anytime. And where would we be in ham radio without community? Because who would we get on the air and talk to? So about ham radio. So that's my ham radio thing. Let's see here. My general life. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I really am. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'd probably have to say I'm very thankful for my faith. I think I would go with that. I'm very thankful that we can have faith and that we live in a country where we can practice that faith so freely.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, absolutely. Josh, what about you? What do you think?
I'll save me for the last. Dave,
okay.
Let's go to you.
Well, I'm actually going to start off with I'm actually truly thankful to be alive.
Yeah,
After the accident last week, I literally saw our lives flash before my eyes, before contact, before the impact. So that one, I mean, yeah, everybody's thankful for their lives, but I'm thankful that, including our dog, because he was with us as well. Nobody got seriously injured. And then I have to say, and this is going to probably sound corny to some, but I'm actually thankful for the camaraderie on HamShackTV. I actually am. I mean, even though I was going to the hospital last week, just being in the chat was helping me get through what I've been dealing with for the last couple of weeks. I just finally got to where I can settle down. I mean, my wife actually was able to climb in the car tonight. Wasn't long, but she was able to climb in there. So just, and the support that the HamShackTV family gave me in the background that everybody didn't see when I let everybody know what was going on.
Brown noser. I'm kidding.
No, I had nothing.
Totally kidding.
and most people might think that, but if they really met me and knew me in person, they know that that's hard for me to put that kind of stuff out.
No, that
nothing to do with brand nosing.
I'm pulling your leg, but I did see, and for those of you in the chat, there is a private channel in my Discord that nobody can see except for the folks you see here on the screen. We use it for show prep and that kind of stuff, but I did see that community come together with our group, and I don't know if you put it out in the main Discord or not, Dave, but just our tight knit group here is just it's become more than friends, more than folks that come on my channel. Y'all become family, so
Yeah.
it's great.
We are family for sure.
Marvin,
I want to give this one, and it's a little. I know where you want to stay away from family, but I truly am grateful for my wife and my and her job this year. Since I've been unemployed since September, and it's been a little bit of a struggle to get back into a work job again. I've got a couple of interviews I've been kind of going through, so hopefully some of those will either start popping or something will come with them here in the next week or two, which I'll share more down the road as that formulates. But I just really am appreciative of her and her job and her support, and it's really given me an opportunity to spend time with my family when they came to visit for about 10 days in the beginning of October. My buddy needed a couple days off, some time to get away. We went on a 4 day cruise. Was it last week?
Yeah, it was last week. You were on the boat with us last week.
I was on a boat with you last week. I was last week. So I'm already, this week's been a zoo for me, but I just truly am grateful to have those opportunities to be able to spend some time with other people. And I've been able to spend some time at my place in Wisconsin this year and enjoy that. And I was grateful to get my tower up on the ham radio side for getting that up and running, and I can run that remote. So it's been a true dream of mine to be able to get that done over the number of years. And I'm very thankful to be able to have the opportunity to be able to have a place to do it, have a place that allows me to do it. Don't have to worry about a bunch of rules and regulations. And, I've just got great neighbors over there that are willing to help me and support me if I need to go power off the radio and turn it back on or something for remote setup, or go check on my modem or whatever it is I'm having an issue with, if it's an issue with there. So I've got great neighbors there as well. So to be able to help me support that a little bit and whatnot. But mainly, again, it comes back to my wife and her job and having that presence this year and her support. It's really what helped me get through this last part of the year here. So, and you know what? And I'm going to go out one last one is all the channel subscribers. I've had a bunch more jump up this past week, and I greatly appreciate the channel subscribers to the HamShack or to the HamShackTV, as well as the Ham Radio Guy podcast.
Brown noser.
Ooh, just about got in trouble there, Marvin.
So, to the Ham Radio Guy podcast channel for YouTube. I know I have a lot of followers over on my podcast side, but YouTube's not been a big presence for me until this past year or two. And so I'm really grateful for that to continue to grow. And again, if I get to 500 before December 1st, I'll give away a prize pack worth about $300. If not, try and do it at 1,000 when I get to that number. So trying to reach 500 here before December or maybe end of the year. But that's where we're looking at. So I greatly appreciate all the subs.
Marvin, the problem with making a misstatement like that isn't the misstatement itself. It's overcorrecting the misstatement to say, no, I don't mean HamShackTV. No.
Well, I'm glad Josh is doing well too. I really am.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So anyway, that's my take, guys.
Fantastic. These are all great things to definitely be thankful for. And both of my ham and my personal thing kind of go hand in hand. For those of you that don't know here, this is not my day job, as much as I'd love it to be. It's not my day job, and I'm not usually permitted to talk about work on my channel because I am a government employee. But I'm not afraid to say I'm an employee of the University of Tennessee, and that job has literally changed my family's life. So the personal thing is I am absolutely grateful for my regular daytime job. Been doing it for 3 years now, and it has been just fantastic, financially, mentally, and all that kind of stuff. And on that note, the D Sorrell is in the house. He is actually my partner at work, and he's asking about Michael's OBS bot camera. So shout out to D Sorrell. They've been talking about that. The ham thing, I mean, isn't it obvious what I'm grateful for? I mean, we've been doing Ham Shack TV officially now for
A year and 4 months.
Yeah. So was that 16 months now? And good Lord, y'all. I mean, 16 months ago, I would have never, ever thought that I would be approaching 10,000 subscribers by now.
Dave, do you want to say it, or Marvin, or shall I? No, I'm kidding.
What?
Go ahead, Andy.
Who am I about to fire?
Yeah, that's why I said go ahead, Andy.
Anyway, see, now I'm going to have to go get the Vince McMahon "you're fired" thing and put it in the playlist.
Trump, you got to go get Trump. You're fired.
Yeah, get the Trump.
Either one.
Sure.
I like McMahon's better, but anyway, it's just the support behind it, and I've got a Thanksgiving series coming out next week. Those of you that have been noticing all the doom and gloom videos I've been putting out lately, be relieved that series is coming to an end. So Thanksgiving series is coming out next week, and I'll touch on, my grateful stuff quite a bit more in those videos. But this has been an incredible venture. Because of you guys and your purchases at Ham Radio Prep and Amazon and World Radio League and Better Safe Radio and at Gigaparts, the list goes on and on. You all are the reason I'm able to go to Dayton, go to Orlando, go to Huntsville, go to all these places. It's all you. I wouldn't be going otherwise. Just couldn't afford it. So that's the other thing. And to go on to that point even more, I'm not good talking about these types of things, but to go on to that point more, Andy, Dave, Michael, Marvin, Poda Power, Jason 2.0, Jason Lockwood, Mike, K8MRD, Dave, the other Dealer Dave. By the way, I forgot to call Super Dave tonight, so there's that. But all these guys you see on your screen, I'm ashamed to say I don't pay them. But I am grateful that they come on here just to help me entertain you guys. We do this stuff for entertainment purposes only, not to be taken seriously.
Josh, I would hate for you to continue being ashamed if just saying. No, I'm kidding.
Josh, we pay you to be on this channel.
Oh, that is fair. Some of you have. Some of you have.
I'm just joking.
That's not at all serious to the audience there. That it is funny how the channel donations do kind of look like that sometimes, but yeah, channel donors, everything that you got. This has been the first full year of the operation of the channel, and it's way more than I expected. And here's to 2026. We're going to do some crazy stuff in 2026. I have a feeling. So, Anyway, thank you, everybody. Appreciate the support. Happy Thanksgiving to you, all of you on the screen, all of you in the chat, anybody that's watching afterward. Andy, I think you've got a prize to show us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not a very big one. A lot smaller than the 7-pointer that walked out in front of me 25 yards from the stand after I'd already used my.
Kill baby's dad, did you?
I want a couple pounds of that venison in jerky form, please.
No, sir. We're putting the venison in the freezer.
I'll make sure there's no kids watching so they don't see you killed baby's dad.
My partner D. Sorrell, he's big into deer hunting. He keeps telling me he's going to make me some deer enchiladas, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
Sounds good,
dude. That sounds so good.
I like deer.
There you go.
Viewer discretion advised.
Andy,
with
come on.
Yeah, I know. I was after more. I was after more than a rack. I wanted meat.
That
in my
wasn't
freezer,
that
so
wasn't Bambi's
Oh
dad.
no,
That
I
was
fully
Bambi.
understand that.
I hope my
Ew.
wife. I hope my wife gets the 7-pointer on Saturday, but we'll see. It was a beautiful 7-pointer. He gave me every chance in the world to shoot him, and I couldn't because I didn't have. I already used my any deer tag. This thing's antlers were 1.5 inches too long to count as an antlerless. So if I had shot it in the antlers first, then I could have just thrown my antlerless tag on it.
Young
D.
buck,
Sorrell.
young buck.
D. Sorrell says, tag 'em and bag 'em. Congratulations. Very
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you very
Bob,
much.
Bob Stone says, young buck for a young buck.
That's
And
the next. That's funny.
That's very true.
Terry with a tango in Tennessee, our rabbits are bigger than the deer.
Jesus, my dog
Terry,
is
that's a
there.
baby. I'll guarantee you, Tennessee does not have bigger deer than Missouri.
It's got to be at least a year and a half. If
And
it's
of,
that
cour-
old.
and of course,
Colin.
our buddy in Australia says more meat on a kangaroo and they taste better.
Awesome.
It's funny you bring up kangaroo.
Send me some kangaroo, Colin. I want to try it.
Yeah, there you go, Colin. Send us some kangaroo.
My wife and I, several years ago, well, I think it's before our daughter was even born, we went down to Helen, Georgia for a getaway weekend. And they've got jerky shop down there. And they had kangaroo jerky. I was too afraid to try it, but my wife tried it and she kind of liked it. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I desperately wanted to save the heart out of this one because I wanted to try cooking up deer heart, and this one walked in extraordinarily close, so I was able to get a really good shot at it, save the heart, and yeah, absolutely, we tried deer heart for the first time. It's really good.
So what lever action is that?
That is an old Marlin 30-30. It's my
Nice.
dad's.
that's a
Marlin 30-30.
great gun. I've got the exact
Yeah.
same one. I love my
Oh,
Marlin.
it's so fun to run, and yeah, absolutely. It's
So I have a question. Did you have to chase it, or did go drop pretty quick?
What's that?
Did you have to go hunt for it, or did it
Oh.
drop pretty quick?
No, it was. It literally walked in 15 yards from me when I shot it. So if I'd have missed that, then I really would have been cooked. But yeah. So I shot it. He ran probably, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 yards before he dropped.
Okay.
Not far. He ran up. I heard him pile up in the brush, and it gave him about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and went after him. But left a really good trail to follow. So. It's actually this is my second year hunting. Last year my wife got the first shot, so I didn't get anything last year, but this year this is my first deer, so it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I was not after a rack. I was not after a rack. I was more after the meat, and he had a fairly big body for such small antlers, but I tell you what, it still was awful hard to watch that 7-point rack walk broadside to me 25 yards from the stand.
Right.
You said that was your first deer. Is that you just mean this year, right, Andy? That's not your first ever deer, is it?
This is my first deer. I've never
Enjoy that one.
I've never
Andy,
had a
you'll
place to
never
hunt.
you will never have that feeling again.
Yeah.
Right.
It was fun. It was fun.
Well, you get that 12 or 14 pointer or something like that, I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe.
I have this thing
Well-
where some people when they go to shoot a deer will start shaking really bad. When I shoot one, I lock in. I do this with a lot of different things, but I lock in until I shoot it. Then I shake violently after it's shot. I was shaking the whole deer stand after I shot.
Oh no, Andy, you wait. He brought up that big buck, and I tell guys when they got those, if they do not get the shakes when that big buck walks in, it's time to get out of the stand because you'll get it every time.
That's that little girl who got her first deer, and it wasn't even cold out. She's just shaking. It was from the adrenaline. The adrenaline gets you. And Andy, congrats on that deer, man. That's cool.
Yeah, congrats.
That was a lot of
I
fun.
just can't get over the urban hunter chic look there.
I literally live like way away from any town. So I live very rural, but I never really wanted to hunt public land because around here our public land gets pretty crowded during deer season, and I didn't want to get shot. So we had some good private opportunities open up. So we've hunted private for the last couple of years. And this is the first year. Last year we took the deer to a processor. This year I butchered it myself with some help from some family. So it was really fun. It was a very fun process butchering it. So
Couple
We
things.
need to get you bow hunting.
yeah, maybe.
Couple things I want to address here. This stupidness is still haunting me. Let me switch to.
Oh no.
So there's that. But Rodney says, list this under things you can't unsee. Fair enough.
Bad but true.
Fair enough. And then Terry with a Tango
Oh, cool.
says
That's
he saw
very
this at his mom's house or mother-in-law's house. That's a
Nice.
good looking deer.
That's a
Yeah,
sweet.
that
Yeah,
is a
I just mentioned, that's what I said. That's a sweet buck.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Absolutely.
He's still not that old of a buck though. Look at his chest; it ain't dropped.
How many? That's
Yeah,
true.
you
How
talk
many?
to.
How many points are we dealing with here? It's kind of hard to tell because it's.
Well, zoom in.
Yeah, but it's hard.
You're
He's a-
also you've got a layering effect going here.
It looks
Yeah.
like he's got.
Between a
I,
6 and
it
an
looks like
8.
I can count 4 on the one side. I can't tell on the other side.
Yeah, he's between a 6 and an 8.
Yeah, he's probably an 8 or
I'd
10.
say he's between a 7 and an 8.
You think?
We got at least 3 on the one side because that one almost
Yeah.
went crab claw.
And that's going to be it for tonight's HamShackTV and hunting show. Anyway,
Like I said, Josh, full clubhouse tonight.
Oh yeah, a little bit of a crazy.
Come on, we didn't go that bad. We
No.
stayed.
We were scattered and all like the only thing and
Maybe more.
Mr.
Maybe instead of clubhouse, maybe it was more like hunting lodge. at
no,
night.
there's a certain thing that everybody asked Joe Brett to bring up. That's about the only thing we didn't see tonight.
oh dear Lord. Anyway, on that note, Jason sent another $2 super sticker. So you know what that means.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Thank you for the $1.99 super sticker. By the way, I saw somebody actually used a HamShackTV channel membership emoji tonight. That's pretty cool to see myself as an emoji. But those of you that do have channel memberships, that's a perk of being a member. You also can see every video that I've got scheduled going forward, all of them. You can see them all the way out to December 1st. Some of you have already taken advantage of that. Let's see here. Have I caught everything up? Y'all leave that picture alone. But then again, it says HamShackTV. You can send it out anywhere. I don't care if it makes the channel grow. I don't care. D. Sorrell says, second channel, Hamshack Hunting. That's an interesting thought, but here's the
Now I've fished for years, so maybe when spring rolls back around, you'll get some fish pictures. Who knows?
now I will say this: Hamshack Hunting. I don't think Hamshack Hunting will ever happen. I just don't have the heart to kill an animal. I just don't. But nothing wrong with it. It's just me personally.
I was gonna say if it bothers you, Josh, you should have said something.
No.
About it on your channel.
I couldn't pull the trigger. Just me personally.
I
I have
understand that.
no issue with anybody else doing it, but it's just
I can't. If it's like a farm animal, even if you're raising it to butcher, I can't hardly make myself do that. But when it's wild, I'm fine. It's something. I don't know. I'm weird, but anyway.
well.
It
At least
doesn't
I
belong to
didn't say
somebody
it.
that doesn't have a name.
But to the Hamshack Hunting point, I do like to fish, and I have been known to be sitting on a dock with an HT in my hand while I fish. So
Cool.
you never know.
I was gonna ask Andy, are you out there at Roaring River or up there
Bennett
in
Spring.
Lebanon?
I've gone to Bennett Spring and fished and activated the
I'm
POTA
sorry,
site
I
the same
don't.
day.
I don't
have
go
done
out
that.
for opening day of Trout Day.
No,
you don't have no room to throw a line.
if I'm not mistaken, I caught a smallmouth bass and then went directly over and activated the park. I think I did that one day at Bennett Springs.
Nice.
All right, fellas, let's put a bow on this one. We are 36 minutes over to overtime tonight. So
What do you got there, Michael?
I have an antenna.
well, show it to us. Okay, I saw you waving this earlier.
Yeah, but they don't understand why you're waving it,
Yeah,
Michael.
exactly. You talked about this earlier.
Yeah, this is my buddy gave it to me. It was on my truck. It's a UHF and a 900 megahertz antenna. And there's also another name for the antenna.
Yeah,
I'll let you figure that out.
I can tell you what it looks like. I'm not going to say it on my channel and get demonetized. Just saying.
I don't think you get demonetized for that.
Let's
But
not,
you know, this is
not
my
tempt the
version.
waters.
This is my version of the DTOS.
That's why he brought it up, because I made the comment about Joe Brett.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a quick around the horn and get out of here, shall we? Let's start with Dave. What you got coming up this week and next week?
Well, this week I don't have a whole lot coming up because I've got to get out and get a new car. We got to do car shopping this weekend. Next weekend I hope to be working on. I'm going to start doing a series on my 6200. But other than that, that's right now. It's more worried about getting a car and getting transportation back.
Cool. Marv, you're next.
I've got 1 or 2 videos I'm working on here, and I started editing them and getting them done, but I haven't got them all fully there. So I got one coming out on how to make a smoked turkey. I know I talked about that at the very beginning of the show here tonight. And so how I did my smoked turkey. Again, I had it recorded all with my phone in hand because my tripod is in my truck. And that's been in the shop for 3 weeks because of one stupid little issue the dealer did. And they've been spending time trying to fix it. So anyway, hopefully that will come back tomorrow. So I'll get my tripod back. But I had to record it in hand. And that's that video is in production now. So looking forward to that. And thank you for all the subscribers, and continue to I should have a podcast coming out before end of next week. So,
and Michael, wait, did we go to Michael yet? No, he just talked about his little. Well, never mind.
Doodad.
Go ahead.
Oh, anyways,
Wow.
So yeah, there's that. I'll be out this weekend. I'm not going to the Rehoboth State Park or the Rehoboth State Forest because it's trash. Anyways, I will be going out probably some other park. I'm probably going to go down to the Fall River State Park this weekend. I've got a lot of Amazon projects coming up. I have been so busy. I just did a complete Amazon radio install in Uxbridge, Massachusetts. Took me 3 days. Me and another guy just put a system in. So it's been busy, man. And just all of a sudden, Amazon and Walmart wants to dump all these projects on us. So try to get some video out. I keep saying it. Try to get stuff done. I just come home.
And his internet went out. Nope, there he is.
His internet didn't go out for me.
No, it didn't go out. It must
It
be
might
you.
be on your end, Josh, because I never lost him.
That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good.
Oh,
Okay.
all
Hope
right.
y'all heard it.
Bye.
Bye.
Andy.
All right. Well, you heard. You guys are nuts.
Good
Lord.
Lord.
Okay. So, you guys heard some of the stuff we got coming up for Ham Radio Prep World Radio League. Josh, I just heard from James. He told me to tell you. He said, "Hey," I told him about you liking the new affiliate system, and he agrees that it's much better, and told me to tell you, "Hey." So, other than that, let's see here. I've covered World Radio League, Ham Radio Prep. Stay glued closely to your screens for new information there. And yeah, that's most of what's coming. Dave, I contrary to what some people may believe, I am not a member of the World Radio League dev team. I am the product manager, so I am not daily in the code. So at my other job, I am a lumber salesman, and I'm getting ready to, or I'm working on a little IT project over there. So, Dave, you know a lot about SQL databases, do you not? So I may be reaching out to you at some point in the next week with some questions.
Okay.
but yeah, that's mostly what's going on in my world. Josh, what about you? What's going on in the world of Hamshack TV? What do you got coming up?
All right, we got several videos coming out. I basically have a video coming out 5 days a week. 2 nights a week, I do not have a video come out. One is on Sundays because Jason does his stream. I try to stay clear of Jason. 2, I don't produce a video on Thursdays because we have this. But I have a video scheduled for every day through December 1st at this point.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, I've been in heavy production mode. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to get ahead because I will probably have some family commitments over the next month. Yeah. So trying to get ahead of that. We want to keep you guys entertained. Got a couple of more videos left in the Debbie Downer series, as I'm calling it. But those videos are performing well, so I'm happy about that. And a lot of you have came to the channel because of those, so appreciate that. We are getting ready for Black Friday, and here comes the commercial, guys. So just get ready. Those of you in the chat that hate commercials. Amazon's huge on Black Friday next week. Use my affiliate link, please. Doesn't change your prices on anything with Amazon, but if you use my affiliate link, I do make a small commission from anything you purchase on Amazon. You just click on my link and you can shop for whatever you want. So please do that. That will be great. Better Safe Radio. I got an email from James today with some stuff. Not James. Wrong company. Mark today about some stuff coming down the pike for them for Black Friday. I haven't had a chance to review it yet. I will get it reviewed and get the information out there to you guys. But Better Safe Radio is going to have a Black Friday sale, it looks like. You heard everything from Andy a minute ago about the big Black Friday sale for World Radio or for Ham Radio Prep. Guys, those are killer deals. If you need any of those courses, just go get them and use my code, and you'll get an even better price than the Black Friday deal. So do that. World Radio League's awesome. Can't say enough good things about that. Same coupon code there. Any of my videos do have affiliate links in the description. Please use those as you see fit. Do want to promote one last thing. Again, next week we are dark because of Thanksgiving. You old men don't need to be sitting looking at YouTube at 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving night. Be with your families. That's why we're not doing the show. I'm not talking to the guys on the screen. I'm talking to the guys in the chat.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I quite qualified, but
well, I mean, all hams
but I still don't want to be staring at YouTube on Thanksgiving evening.
All hams are OMs anyway. I don't care if there's 2 or 102.
Truth be told, at 8 o'clock on Thanksgiving evening, I might be entering enemy territory. Dave, I might be traveling into across the border into Oklahoma. So,
God will forgive you. So again, we are dark next week. No show. Y'all enjoy time with your families, both in the chat and the folks on the screen. But we are coming back on December 4th. We've got a very, very special show coming up that night, and this is a special one for me because it's one I've been wanting to do for a long time. Tim Berry, WB4 GBI, is what I would call the ultimate radio man, not just in the ham radio world, but we're also talking broadcast. What a wonderful story he's got, and we're going to get deep into that. So I hope that you guys will tune in for that. It will be live. Tim will be here. It's just going to be a wonderful conversation. So we're looking forward to that. And if you want a little bit of a preview of Tim Berry, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here real quick. He was on a friend of mine and his television show a couple of years back. I'm going to put a link to that video in the chat.
While you're in the chat, grab Terry's last comment up there. He's been the resident dad joke source for the last little while here, and I thought, listen, I love these dad jokes. They're absolutely hilarious.
And our neighborhood crack dealer, I mean Meshtastic dealer's back.
Oh,
yeah.
Kinda.
Mesh head Dave.
Mesh head Dave.
He's
Where
in and
is
out.
Terry?
He's here. It's up a little ways. The comment was timestamp 9:39.
You mean 8:39 or not 10:39?
10:39.
And
I hate
No,
negative.
It
I hate
says
num-
8:39.
I hate negative numbers. I will stop at nothing to avoid them. What is the negative number? I must have missed something on that.
he'll stop at nothing to avoid them.
Because nothing and then negative
Nothing
numbers.
is zero. Negative numbers.
Please
Nothing.
Stop it. Nothing.
Okay, let's move on. That one's
All
over.
right.
Sorry, Josh.
The
Hey, guys,
number one
I'm
way to ruin a good joke is to explain it. So let's just
Exactly.
Wow.
Anyway, y'all, I have put the link in the chat to Tim's episode on Anything Is Possible. That'll give you a little preview about him. There's not a lot of ham radio. There's a little, but there's not a lot of ham radio content in that broadcast. It's more about the broadcast side of things. But give that a watch. I think you'll really enjoy that and become very excited about Tim's appearance. He is one of the chief engineers for the Vol Radio Network. He's been a chief engineer at the #1 country station in the United States, according to the CMA. So really, really cool guy. I can't say enough about Tim. And on top of that, I owe my career to Tim. So I'm looking forward to honoring him here on the show for sure. I'm done talking.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Dave, you came back in. Real quickly? What you got coming up this week and next week?
Absolutely nothing. Just being on people's live streams, I guess, according to Mike.
According to Mike.
Mike.
All right.
So, I'm good.
I'm not going to kick y'all out in the waiting room. I'm just going to go ahead and close it up while y'all are here. So, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in to HamShackTV. Really appreciate it.
Everybody.
I am thankful for you.
Happy Turkey Day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I am.
remember, kids, always drink upstream. Everybody.
You kind of cut down there. Say that last thing again, Andy.
What'd you say, Andy?
I said, and remember, kids, always drink upstream from the herd. 7-3.
Oh, good Lord. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stick around. We're going to give away an HF rig at some point in the not so distant future. 7-3s, everybody. We'll see you next week. Or no, we won't. We'll see you December 4th. AA4WX, WSCB 693. Where's the thank you thing? There. Let's do that. Goodbye, y'all. Flip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man.